Please don't get me back to school. Mecca, I don't want to go back to school. Oh my god, my mic was muted. Hello everyone, my name is Dex Almondeg, your overworked office worker by day, shit streamer by night. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Anyways. Okay, so, everything... Yeah? Would you look at that? Everything is now refreshed. It always refreshes at like 6 p.m. GMT plus 8. So, today, we're gonna try and do the new stage quests. I've done a lot of these last night because I played the finals, a bit of finals last night while I was offline. And holy shit! Grenade launchers was pretty easy because of what's that game mode? Point Break. Don't look at my cash rank, man. So the grenade launchers and everything was easy because of Point Break. Headshot 8 opponents is easy because of Point Break as well, because you can just use light and then snipe. Pretty easy. Or if you're really good at ARs, just use AR. ARs here are pretty easy to use, especially the AK. And then we get 5 elimination matches, 3 single times. That's very easy as well in Point Break because the matches are way too long and way too cramped. And that's why it's easy to lose. Also, it's easy to win. Up next, we have traverse 30 times using you or your teammates' placeable items. Which is why, if you see my contestant loadout right now for medium, it has the shockwave. And the jump pad. I use the jump pad a lot. I just jumped on my own jump pad. Pretty easy to use, honestly. Wait, let me... see, because I need to use the healing beam for this one. Oh, why is this so cool? And then we have 1,000,000 cash in total for any game modes, which is pretty easy. You just have to keep playing though, that's the thing. So we're just gonna do our daily contracts, and then after this, we're gonna watch a video that I've been holding for way too long. Like, again, this is my fucking hater. I might as well try, what's it called? Reaction content. Wow, whoa, reaction content. I've been holding this video for like a year. And we might as well just watch it today. Let's see what it's like to be a reaction creator. And then post it on YouTube. Let's see and then watch it on YouTube. Holy shit. Oh, sorry. Post it on YouTube. Let's go play some. My favorite. Of course, it's gonna be my favorite. Starlight Hollow. Let's see our missions. We need gas or fire, which... if we're going medium... because we always go medium. Let's just put in a gas grenade. Because gas is easier to like damage to everyone around in an area rather than fire, because fire is smaller. And of course it deals more damage. But I mean, fire is smaller and you need a wider area to like be effective. Might as well gas. And then what's last? Earn 1 million cash. Okay, that's pretty easy. That is honestly the easiest of them all. Because you just have to keep playing. Okay. Gas grenade, yeah. Let's go. Oh my god, we're at second point and then it's ED. I mean, that's usual, isn't it? But I mean, most teams go for 20. The least that we have done this one is, oh, people keep reviving. Never mind. This is gonna be a losing game. Hey! Hey Rain, how are you doing? Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Fucking god, that's why. There's a sniper up in there.
That's another attacker down. They really need to handle their remaining lives with care.
Hey Rain. What's up? How are you doing? Is it going to be effective for CL40, the grenade launcher? Because you're not aiming ahead of the light. Hey, just like me. Oh my god. Anyways, this is, I'm confused when I saw the finals. Like, what do you mean? Not gonna be the final stream yet. Oh, by the way, okay. For those of you who just came in, the video we're going to watch later, because I'm going to try at least once reactionary content besides the drama paper we saw last night. This has been in the backbone. I haven't watched this like for oh my god, look at that, look at that emote on my head. You made me 1% when I woke up earlier this morning. You slept through my stream? Dude, if you need to sleep. Rain, if you need to sleep, go to sleep. No need to continue watching. What's up, Kairos? Kamusta? Good evening to you. Welcome. But yeah, if you guys need to sleep early, because I know sometimes I stream like really late at night. Because, you know, I suddenly go into tangents, like a lot of tangents recently. Which is why I go sometimes 2 a.m., 1 a.m. Even during work nights, I go into like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. streams. Like, what the hell? Get all the sleepyhead chats and chat to get to bed. Hey chat. It's time to go to bed. There's a nice, bright sun waiting for you in the morning. You got a great day ahead of you, right? You! Kadili ang pula! Kadiri! I'm no! Like, wait. How do I do that? How did I do that? Hey, Chad. Good morning. How was your sleep last night? Did you sleep good? Clink, clink, clink. Oh, here you go. Here's your morning cup of coffee. I hope you have a great day. Enjoy it, because it's the weekend. It's yours to take it on. Yeah? You want to do that? Sure. Go ahead. It's your weekend. I don't want to do ASMR content, but at the same time, it's so fun to learn about audio. It's so fun to learn about audio design. Honestly, audio design has been super fun. And I remember my last ASMR content, like on YouTube. If you guys haven't watched it, it's on YouTube still. I kind of applied what I learned there to my IRL job, because I usually don't add sound effects to my videos. As you can see from my video editing, I really, or rather on my shorts, I rarely add, sound effects, and it's like, how do I make it minimal but at the same time effective? And I kind of learned how to do that by doing ASMR, which is actually fucking nice. Binaural mic is so fun because I can hear whispers from either left ear or right ear or both. But they're expensive, that's the thing. If there's a cheap one, I might do it.
High ground matters in this once sleepy village.
But again, it's a no. Oh my god, all the explosions. But then again, it's pretty expensive to do. Because just the mic itself is going to cost you like, I heard 3DO is doable. Really? How much is it going to like cost?
Tickets are trending down.
Your voice is already expensive. No, it isn't. That's pushing me way too much into the podium, dude. I don't think my voice is around. If I remember, around 16k. That's actually doable. If you're getting serious? No. I just remember I just hate getting like I don't know, I'm not used to getting complimented, so like my reaction to compliments is like, no, don't, fuck you. Compared to the others that are 500k. Okay. I mean 16k? Sure. But still, I think it's nice to practice on cheap mics first, and then I will try 3DO. You know, go for cheap and then go for medium and go for heavy. 500k kotse na lang. Yeah, true. Electric car. Actually, there's a 500k electric car that is being sold nowadays. That's pretty good now. I don't know. I've heard that it's pretty good. I forgot which brand though. I believe I will double check. Yes, please. Thank you. You are so hard on yourself. Why? Because I don't know. Honestly, I really don't know. I guess I just really haven't like, you know, I kind of am a bit of a perfectionist, not in a way na parang, because I know I'm not perfect. Girls has less now. I'm a perfectionist in a way na parang, if I do this, I need to be really good at it. I don't know if that makes sense, but whoop. And of course, you know, being Asian, it kind of sucks because if you're gonna do it, at least make sure you get money from it or something. You know how it works. They don't want mediocre work. Yeah, kind of. Like, I right now. Wait. I don't know if I should vent it out, but I will anyways. Right now at work, there's this boss who thinks he can do anything. My boss thinks he can do anything, but when I see his output, like video edits and all that stuff, holy shit, bro. Even like my first look at it, I'm like, it makes my head hurt. Like, there's a lot of design things that needs to be changed before that gets passable. And then once I do it, he makes me fix every single thing. But you know, it's work. What's this? It's work politics. You gotta be like, yeah, sure, it looks good. Wow.
Phase 2 is now kicked off.
All right, so the free space 3DO costs 23k now. The free space XLR costs 39k. Actually, pretty okay. So it's 16. So it's 30, 29k, 23k. Wait, was it 23k? Sorry. Yeah, it's 23k now. Okay. I will have to save up for that if that's the case. Why would you put it down? Okay, that is going to be hard. Oh wait, it's done. And the 3DO Pro costs 132k? Wait, what's the difference between the 39k one and the 132k one? It is fucking gnarly. Wait, check him out, man. Check him out, man. Actually, let me research a bit more. I got time. Hello, thank you so much. Ah, I'm burning. Everyone's in there, bro. Wait out for you guys. Nice. No, my gas! That's a bad thing about gas, though. It can easily be deleted by fire. Oh, wrong aim.
Response yet. The final phase is upon us.
Side by side. And we're kicking off phase 3. Grand vault now. Positively. Okay.
Equipment down there.
Oh boy. Where are they going? Going G first? Okay. I mean, that's easy. That is easier. Threat dead. Let's go. Was that the sniper? Oh wait, no it isn't, because the sniper doesn't make that sound. There, because that's where they're going anyways. I need a sniper for that. Holy shit. Okay. Why were they jumping there, bro? Alright, it's pretty straightforward. The entry level uses low tier condenser capsules for the mic, while Pro 2 uses something called DPA 46. Ah, okay. So it's technically the technology in the mic that allows it to be more expensive. I get that. But I mean, if the difference in sound isn't noticeable, because for a lot of normal people anyways, it's not gonna be noticeable. Unless you really want your ASMR content. Then yeah. I think the 23k one is good. Oh my god, my aim sucked. Bye. Building a bye-bye? I stay here. Just in case. Kinda wanna see where people are. Never mind. Well, okay. Even for the Pro 2, the difference will be... We'll still rely on the listener's headphone too, yeah. Actually, guys, did you know that there is an earphone? An entry level earphone that is focused on ASM for ASMR content? So if you're the type to actually, you know, to listen to a lot of ASMR, I think you guys will like that a lot. I forgot which one. I think it was the Tangem one? Moondrop? Oh, Moondrop! Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think it's a Moondrop. Honestly, Moondrop is GOAT. The only problem is quality control. Like, I've had 3 earphones by Moondrop die on me. Easily. But Moondrop is goated. I will not deny that. Especially during the Arya days, holy shit. Dragon to Valor tourney, please help me drag you next Fairy Cup. No! Do not drag me to the next Fairy Cup, Mecha. Enjoy! Is this the same tournament as Naya? Yes, you will. Fuck you. Enjoy! Enjoy, Mecha. Lurk well and go win that tourney, bro. 3 Moondoms died on you? Yeah. So the Chu died on me. My Arya died on me. No. Oh shit, si Enko! Bro! What's up, Enko? The Ooga Booga support, let's go! Hello everyone. This is Enko, by the way. The Ooga Booga support. Actually, wait. If I can describe every support so far in the academy, Enko is the Ooga Booga. Eve is the Eve is the what's this? The aura one. Damn, you playing the finals? Rare. I know. I am playing the finals, Enko, and I will create a tourney around it in September. If you want to join, I am advertising it to you guys now. And also there will be like a couple of collabs regarding the finals because I invited people to be part of the tournament. Let me reinstall it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Form your teams, guys. It's teams of 3 and we need 12 teams to fill up the full competition. Hey, Tofu. How we doing? Welcome. Your thingy is still on just chatting. Oh shit, is it? Let me go to the finals. Thank you so much, Tofu. Yo, Kira, how you doing? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to you. Welcome. Man, I hate my squad on MLBB. Why? What's up? Did they just push in without, without help, or did they take your creeps so you can't farm anymore? They made me rank down. Damn. Okay, that is the worst experience. That is a very molding experience. By the way, Tofu, Kira, Enko, hi. Okay, wait. If I can describe all of the supports right now in the academy, Enko is the Ooga Booga. Eve is the Aura. Sino pa ba supports? Mer is actually, wait lang. How do I describe Mer's support so far? Actually, that's kind of hard Because Mer has a lot of different playstyles. From what I've seen. Oh, wait. Mer is the motherly one. Mer is the motherly one while Naya is the big brain one. Yeah. I think that's a very correct description for all four of them. Bro, I was soloing every single one of them and my squad be doing stupid things. That's just solo queue, honestly. It's a really big RNG for teammates. So you have to rely sometimes on yourself and only yourself. Because, you know, teammates won't be the same every single time. Teammates won't have a brain most of the time. So you can't. You really have to play for yourself if you're doing solo queue. And kasama ka? You wanna play the finals? Cause shush. Wait lang. Let me do one more match and then we'll watch the documentary I really wanted to watch for a really long time. I have been holding this for 1 year already. Just because I really want to watch it on stream. Yeah, it's a documentary. Or rather, it's a... Imagine a reaction paper to something that you just watched. It's more like a reaction paper to something you just watched. Did I hear a documentary? Yeah, it's about video games, by the way. Just in case. It's about video games. What? Wait. I don't think you should say that on... I know. Wait, can you say that on Twitch? Good thing I'm not streaming on YouTube because I need to blur that out if it's on YouTube. Honestly, I haven't watched crime what's this? I wasn't into crime documentaries myself. I know people have during the pandemic, but all I did was watch what did I do when I wasn't during the pandemic? I actually became a VTuber. Yeah. So I had to like focus on my own content most of the time. Man, 2021 Dex was a whole different breed of being a VTuber. I was seriously focused on my own content back then. Although I deleted most of my content in 2021, 2022. Because like, I don't feel like it, I mean, it's still me. It's actually still just me. But I feel like it's not me anymore. You know? Stream VODs are up though. You were gremlins slurping out stuff out of nowhere, yeah. Oh, fuck me. I hate you. Where's my team?
The live wires grabbed a cash box.
Yeah, I was like... Wait, I'll wall you virtually? You really want me to do
No
that?
delay from the live wires. They've begun the match's first cash out.
This feels weird. Wait, this will be the last time I'll do it, okay?
That's a painful one.
This will be the last time I do it.
Real way out of that.
I'll delete this redeem after the stream. Okay? Is it fine? Because it feels very parasocial. Diba? I don't know, should I?
The tough guys are back in the arena, folks.
It feels way too parasocial. Give me McDo if you're gonna delete it. Damn! Nice save by the ads. You two have 1 minute? Okay, fine. Here's your kiss. There you go. They can put out the fire. Never mind. Magmolmole na kayo. No! No! I hate this so much. I wrong emoji? What the fuck? It's oh. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean is your last 10 seconds? I mean it's fine, we're done. We're done, Kairos.
The tough shells just made their return to the arena.
They're back in the mix.
And Kairos should be back right now. Let's go. There you go. Yeah, it's like I feel like that and another one. There's another redeem which was very cringe, by the way. It was something that goes along like say a thing, Ikemen, like I say a thing in my Ikemen voice, my ASMR voice. And I go like, are you ready, kids? I Captain! Oh shoot, I'm dead.
A contestant's elimination streak is heating up and showing no
I
signs of
think
cooling
it's time
down.
for the AKM. Bro got shot in the back. Yeah, I was.
The live wires are charging in and
I can see them on.
The steamrollers picked up a cash box.
Okay. Wait. How do we deal with this? C has just started. Purple is most likely. Yeah, purple is going to C.
It's full steam ahead for the steamrollers
D
as
is
they take
free.
control.
Most likely we're gonna go to D because purple is going to C. But goddamn Kaya. I mean, goddamn is fun.
Team respond.
No one's stopping you to play goddamn. Honestly, goddamn is fun. I just wish the zombie mode.
The first
Where
half
is the
set
team?
stage. Now let's see the second unfold.
These teams are
Go
vying
up.
for the fate of the last
Because this is not my play.
certainly giving it their best out there.
The tough shells are feeling the heat. They've got to toughen up
Bro,
fast.
where is everyone? Oh, there.
A contestant is on an elimination streak.
Steamrollers. They're down again.
No! Shotguns! They added 3 maps to zombies, then went back to the basic
Definitely
map.
not a defensive strategy.
See, that's the thing. I don't know why CODM doesn't do zombies a lot. Zombies is the most fun game mode they can add to mobile.
The steamrollers are back in the arena, folks.
They'll be coming for payback. The ultra rares better stay alert.
Oh fuck! Wait! I got beamed! Crazy! Damn, that aiming is on point. No, if my aim was on point, they'll be dead. Literally hit pure air, I know! I can still call them just play zombies now. Is there a good zombie game for mobile?
The ultra rares are having some uninterrupted
Because if I'm being
success.
honest,
They
the
found
only
their
games I
second
play on
cash
mobile
out in a
nowadays
row.
is Destiny Rising, Division Resurgence,
By the live wires as they secure a cash out.
what else? Some paid games like what's this? Brotato? Actually Brotato and I don't know. Deep Rock Galactic Survivors is fun on mobile.
Shells are rejoining the match.
Better than okay, who plays on mobile? I play COD on mobile, but that's it. I actually play on mobile. Like if people actually want to invest to develop on mobile, Mobile is actually a pretty good platform to play on. Sea of Stars. How's your frame doing? My frames are good actually.
Contestant is really
But
cutting through the
okay,
competition.
that's also because I'm using an S24 Ultra. So you know, take that into account that I'm using an S24 Ultra.
The tough shells picked up a cash box.
Go for cash out B.
Wait, there's a jump pad. I forgot about this map. This map sucks, by the way. At least for me.
Relativity, and that's an Einstein joke, Scotty. We're heading into overtime. Who will walk away with the victory?
Subnautica and Art are also.
Commenced a cash out.
No.
Sudden stop for the Steamrollers as they suffer a new team wipe.
It seems they've hit a roadblock.
A reminder that our contestants will not experience any muscle atrophy or skeletal deterioration during our low-gravity event. It's all fun and games in the arena.
Oh, they're here.
Watch out, here.
The Steamrollers just made their return to the arena. The Ultra Rares are showing their value as they dominate the match. The Ultra Rares got the cash box.
Use the gas grenade.
Oh, I forgot about the zero grav. I should have taken account the zero grav during the throw. No.
The Ultra Rares got a cash out underway.
Proximity sensor active.
Guess it's not ready for keybinds. Because I was looking at chat. When episode 3 releases, I'm gonna get type 10 diabetes, bro. They should be here, right? They're not? Where are they?
Alpha squad mate out.
The tension is building with only 30 seconds remaining.
The teams need to get everything they've got right
Someone
now.
call for a doctor.
Whoop, I'm out. At least we got 26k, right? Yippee! The angel next door that spoils me rotten has spoiled me too much. I'm gonna get type 10 or diabetes. Is it actually a good series?
It's not often we see this level of
Because I've heard about that
want to demonstrate that grabbing
a lot of times, and I don't know if it's actually a pretty good series. Yes, yes it is.
The live wires are also
Oh,
through
okay.
to the next round, still buzzing with energy.
On God, watch it. I will. You know what? I haven't finished yet. Or haven't caught on yet. Free Ren Season 2. I've watched like two episodes from Season 2. And I stopped because I want to binge watch it. $300 more. Should we play one more? Okay, I'll reserve this. I'll reserve this after this. Because I really want to watch it with you guys. I really want to watch it with you guys. Okay. Let's do this. Let me just mute the finals for now. Yeah, I'm gonna watch. Okay, so I'm gonna. This is going to be a weird one because I'm gonna put the creator's name on the left hand side and the title as well. Warframe is a wake up call. I'm gonna watch it with you guys. I hope this works. Let me check first. No, it isn't. Never mind. Audio. Huh? There we go. Okay, so it's capturing audio. I hope this works.
Look, the phrases free to play and live service, whether by themselves or in.
There we go. Okay. So, we're gonna watch this documentary called Warframe is a Wake Up Call. I've been holding this one for way too long because I really want to watch it with you guys. But at the same time, I really want to try reactionary content. This was during Warframe's 12th year anniversary. And this was also during the time where Warframe was getting on to a lot of people because of one of the biggest updates lore-wise in Warframe history. Because just to give you guys well, technically they are at this, I think, because of the title. Warframe is a wake-up call. But at the same time, I think it's just a retrospective. Okay, if I'm using this one, like this description, I think they're gonna poke at devs. Especially, look, it's World of Tanks. It's gonna poke on how Warframe yep, there you go. How Warframe cheated its player base. How Warframe is really good with community. How Warframe is good with making changes because the community asked. Or rather, listening to the community because the community cares about the game. That's what I think this video will be about. But let's see. Let's go watch the video. By the way, I have been, just to give you guys a background, I have been a Warframe player since what was my first achievement? When was the first achievement in Warframe? No, I don't want to play Warframe right now. Let's see. December 2024. This is 2026. Let's scroll down. It's 2018 now, 2017, 2016, 2015. There we go. December 12, 2013. Let me save this image and then show it to you guys. Just you know, to give you guys a background on how long I've been playing Warframe. Go to documents. Where's my ShareX folder? Yes, I use ShareX because where is it? Wait, did it save? I didn't save. Save that one. Nice. Here we go. Okay. So this was my very first achievement in Warframe. Secrets of the Oricon unlocked on December 12, 2013, 2023. Okay, wait, before we watch this, let's go to YouTube. Let's see when Total Biscuit's video released. Total Biscuit Warframe. This was released 13 years ago. But when exactly? January 7, 2013. This was 12 years. This was 12 years right after, 12 months, right? Almost 12 months right after Total Biscuit's video. I wasn't a really big YouTube watcher back then, but like, again, Total Biscuit made me fall in love with Warframe. Okay, so let's go back to the main video. Now that you have my background on Warframe. I started playing around 2017. What was the 2017 update? Warframe update 2017. Oh, it was update. Oh, it's Chains of Harrow. Bro. This was when Harrow released? Really? That's crazy. Wait, Warframe updates and patches 2017. Let's see. Oh, I have to sign into Steam. That sucks. But damn, Harrow was one of my favorite Warframes back then because of how crazy it is. How crazy he is. And then I dropped him for Wukong. I was too confused to notice the Harrow update. Nah, it's fine. You don't have to notice the updates until you're like endgame anyways. Or unless you follow the story. Okay, let's begin.
In combination with one another don't fill players with a lot of confidence, and they shouldn't,
Oh, wait,
because they become
what?
synonymous with games. And Warframe is a wake-up call. Look, the phrases free-to-play and live service, whether by themselves or in combination with one another, don't fill players with a lot of confidence, and they shouldn't, because they become synonymous with games and studios that are under-delivering on a product and service while asking for the absolute most from their audience. More time, more engagement, more money, extracting as much as they possibly can while putting in the least amount of effort.
Okay, first and foremost, I kind of that phrase was subjective. Because sure, you can be, I know, you can be monetized in a way that is overly monetized, but still deliver an actual good game. Like for example, gacha games like Genshin and Warframe. But then again, they give you experience that that is something that can't be matched by other free-to-play games just because of their sheer size. But then again, it's about size and about how you handle monetization. Counterpoint Anthem. Anthem is not a free-to-play game. Anthem is not a free-to-play game. Anthem is not a free-to-play game, dude. It doesn't count. It's not counterpoint.
Warframe is the most well-known yet under-discussed and underappreciated games in all of gaming. It's often referred to as the internet's best-kept secret, and I'm tired of it being a secret.
It's not a secret, okay? Maybe in 2012 it was. But I don't think there is a point wherein Warframe became like, oh, it's a hidden gem. Because like Warframe was always in Steam. It will always show up to your Steam one way or another. You'll be like, oh, Warframe, what is this? Free-to-play game. Yeah, I'll have class on it. And then somebody will mention Warframe later and they were like, oh, I saw that. What is the game about? Or someone will stream it on Discord and be like, oh, is that Warframe? But I don't think Warframe is a best kept secret game. It's only hindered by its introduction to the game, because it still has one of the worst entry points to their game. Wait, what do you call that? New player experience. There you go. It still has one of the worst new player experience to the game. Like, what the hell, bro? It's been 13 years. But then again, there's wiki, there's your friends, there's like whatever. There's so much resource you can get from this game. I love saying 6 to 7. Damn it, Mecha! I remember reading a YouTube comment saying he got into the game because his friend mentioned Robo Tits. Honestly, Warframe has some of the best early Rule 34s. Let me go to just chatting. I'm sorry for this. Why am I in the finals? Warframe has one of the best SFM animations in the early SFM animation scene. Right? Like when Overwatch blew up, Warframe has one of the best. Have you seen Excalibur Nyx? SFMs. Wait, who's the Warframe with the thingy with the ahoge attached on top? That was my entryway to Warframe SFMs, dude. It was honestly one of the best. It's got that uncanny, but there's familiar body parts to it. Yeah. And honestly, I think it's for the best because of course they're rotting piece of things. They're rotting technologies, so
For all intents and purposes, Warframe is the blueprint by which many of these free-to-play games...
Okay. Oh, Mohawk? Was it? No, because Mohawk is Mohawk is, was this the fire? Ember. No, it's not Ember. It's how do I draw it? Online paint. Wait. Like, we can just go Warframes. Yeah, we can just search for Warframes. No. All Warframes. There we go. Varuna just released. Where is it? It has an Ahoge. Nairas, Nova, Nyx. Yeah, Nyx! I was right. It was Nyx. Oh, it's horns that goes to the back. Sorry about that. It's Nyx. The just search for it. I won't show it on stream. I don't want to get mad. But it's Nyx Excalibur.
Live service games should be following, but they're not. It's a game that is tirelessly supported by its developer and by its community in a way that I don't even think any other game can even replicate. And once you guys hear about some of this stuff, it's going to blow your mind. Free-to-play and live service is supposed to be a way for developers to be able to deliver a smaller product and grow it over time. Be able to deliver a valuable service, a valuable product, and grow it while the community supports it. And that's the kind of game that Warframe is. That's what we're going to be talking about today.
I was right. Holy. So we're going to be talking about communities, Warframe development, and just overall changes. Let's go. Okay, I like this topic already. I like the intro. At least I was right.
So what is Warframe? It's a looter shooter, live service MMO with a third-person perspective. You play as a Warframe, you're dashing through levels, taking down enemies, farming up materials, currency, and other items so that you can continue to build more weapons and more Warframes to use. Warframes vary in their looks and abilities. Some of them play like a ninja, others like a battering ram or even a wizard. There's even a frame that lets you create your own music so that you can buff other players. You have pets, ships.
Okay, can I just say, I have loved Octavia for 10 years. Or whenever she released. I have loved Octavia for a really long time. Like, you wouldn't understand. I didn't progress a lot. Sure, through MRs, I don't care. But I got Octavia. I've been blasting Octavia. I've been blasting Octavia every single night, bro. It's just that good. It's just that good of a Warframe back then. How does one get Octavia? I don't remember how it is supposed to get now, but you have to finish her mission. I forgot the name of the mission. Wait. Octavia mission Warframe. You have to get her mission from Octavia's Anthem. There we go. Yeah, Octavia's Anthem. And it's honestly one of like the fun missions because it's about dancing to your own beat. That and you remember the puzzle, right? That boss encounter. I love that boss encounter so much. You should, for those of you who hasn't tried Octavia's Anthem mission, please do it. You will get Octavia's BP and then just get Octavia from certain missions if I remember correctly. Or if I remember correctly, it's part of the rotation in the weird area of the star chart.
Ships, clans, PvP, personal housing, boss fights, a roguelike, a fighting game, open worlds, and more. It has consistently stayed in the top 20 of the most played games on Steam for over a decade now. And in doing that, there is something inherently special here.
How much is she has Prime na lang? Let's go to Warframe Market. I'm sorry for pausing a lot, by the way. I don't know if this is how you do. Octavia Prime set right now is only 78 to 80. Which is understandable, it's still 80 because she's honestly one of the best early game blasters. I know it's part of the what's this? I know it's part of the arcade system. I know it's part of the arcade system, but I didn't buy it or I didn't get it because I'm like, I'm not gonna use it, right? I only played the Flappy Bird one. The Valkyrie Fly something. I forgot the name of the game. The fighting game is still very jacked. I mean, just like a lot of their other systems, but like, you know, it's there if you enjoy
If we look
it.
at the game's player base on Steam, while it's not burning the world down with insane peaks, it's maintained its player base consistently since 2013, and it's only continued to grow.
And that's
So
very
how
important,
has
by the way.
Warframe maintained that success? Why is nobody talking about it? And unlike many other live service games, why aren't we hearing people complaining about it or how it mistreats its players? Well, to answer that, we need to understand the game's history and that of its creators. Now, you may recognize the name Digital Extremes, renowned for their early work on Unreal Tournament in partnership with
Okay, just to give you a brief background on Epic and Warframe, or sorry, Digital Extremes. Their creator made Epic Pinball, and then, if I remember correctly, they got called by Epic, and they're like, "Do you wanna do this game?" So they created a company, and then made like a free to hire company, or a for hire company. Sorry about that. And then they made Unreal together with Epic, and like that's the history of Unreal and Unreal Tournament. It came from a pinball game. Imagine that. It became one of the best-selling pinball games as well, by the way, back then.
Epic Games. They played a pivotal role in shaping the landscape of multiplayer
It's
first-person
that Unreal.
shooters. They were
Unreal
among the
Tournament.
first to popularize key features like online multiplayer, power weapons, team deathmatch, and capture the flag, laying the ground for many of the multiplayer games that we play today.
Yeah, it's not Unreal.
After parting ways with Epic Games, as Epic went on to make Gears of War with Xbox Studios, they decided to pitch their own game idea, and they tried to do it for over a decade. That game was called Dark Sector. They
Dark
struggled to
Sector!
find a publisher for this dark sci-fi MMO concept that they had, and ultimately Digital Extremes was forced into doing work for hire just to be able to keep the company afloat. The decision to take on work for
Wait. They're missing that because Dark Sector was like trying to be Metal Gear Solid. And it was, you know, way too dark sci-fi that a lot of publishers really don't like that.
hire projects, while necessary for financial
was
stability,
OG
came
Space
with its
Ninja,
own
yes.
difficulties. The studio faced a cycle of hiring employees for
Well,
specific
technically, no,
projects
at the same time.
and then laying them off once that project concluded. This practice is
didn't know.
commonplace for work-for-hire studios. However, it disrupted the lives of their employees and their families, a situation that the studio founder has regretted since then.
I haven't
believe
watched
that
this.
publish-
Wait. I haven't watched this No Clip episode. I have to watch this now.
Publishers often lacked a clear vision, and that Digital Extremes would have been better off just focusing on smaller, self-controlled projects, as seen with independent studios that tend to produce higher quality work when they're given full creative control. Despite the continuous efforts to pitch Dark Sector to publishers, the studio continued to face rejection, primarily due to a lack of interest when it came to sci-fi games on the side of publishers, a sentiment that somehow never even changed even with the success of Halo.
Again, it was because it was also dark and trying to be Metal Gear Solid. Besides the sci-fi. Like, why would you risk a new IP back then? Right? Why will you risk a new IP back then? With this growing company, with this new growing company. People wanted realism as well back then. Like, that's why COD succeeded. We had like Battlefield as well and all that shit.
In a desperate move, Digital Extremes caved to a publisher's demands, shifting Dark Sector from a sci-fi MMO to a game that emulated the success of Resident Evil 4 at the time. This change involved transforming the protagonist from a space ninja to a CIA operative named Hayden Tenno, which strayed very far from the original concept. The new version of Dark Sector struggled to be able to find an audience, however, it eventually did and gained respectable reviews as well. After the release
Still
of
a
Dark
flop.
Sector, the industry started to trend away from AA releases to AAA games, and this made for more issues at Digital Extremes. The studio, which had previously worked on BioShock's multiplayer and The Darkness 2, found itself struggling to find any contracts as they began to dry up and publishers wanted to start making games in-house.
Yeah, it is the glaive. Also, they made Darkness too? What? Really now? Okay. Today I'm learning shit. Today we're learning shit.
Observing the success of free-to-play games like World of Tanks in 2010, Digital Extremes saw an opportunity in an emerging market. They didn't see free-to-play as a way to be able to milk players. They recognized and saw the potential to be able to create something smaller and grow the game over time rather than trying to pursue a traditional release. Facing imminent financial collapse with only 12 months of funds remaining, Digital Extremes decided to pursue a long-held vision for what used to be Dark Sector, and then was now codenamed Lotus. Within 2 months, they developed a working demo featuring spaceship raids and procedurally generated loot and layouts with an emphasis on co-op and PvE gameplay, recognizing there was a gap in the market. They approached free-to-play publishers asking for support, but they were getting rejected yet again. Undeterred, Digital Extremes decided to self-fund the project with only 9 months of funds remaining, wanting to give it their all rather than simply just walk away. The development of the alpha version of the game saw significant involvement from Rebecca Ford, an intern who led the creation of their community team. This team was crucial in gathering and responding to player feedback, a strategy that helped shape the game's development and ultimately its success. Embracing the success of Kickstarter campaigns that were going on at the time, Digital Extremes introduced supporter packs to raise additional funds.
And I still regret it to this day. I still regret that I didn't have the money to buy Excalibur Prime. The Founders Pack, by the way, just in case. If I wasn't a kid back then, I would have bought the Founders Pack immediately. Welcome back. But yeah, if I wasn't a kid back then, I would have immediately bought that Excalibur Prime pack. Would have been a founder today. And I'm like, am I regretting it? A little. Then you don't have Excalibur Prime, yeah. But I mean, at least we have, I don't know, Excalibur Umbra. Well, you are technically, no, I'm not. I don't want to say I'm a founder, because I'm not. Because I didn't buy the pack, man. I didn't buy the pack.
This approach, while initially slow, proved ultimately effective and demonstrated that there was an audience for their game. Thus, Warframe was born, a game over a decade in the making, who had faith in itself. Scorned by an industry, nobody else wanted to make it except for them. It released into beta on Steam in 2013 to over 20,000 players and has only continued to grow since. Over the years, I've come to realize that the vast majority of the studios that we grew up loving, the games that we grew up loving, the biggest studios and publishers that are out there all came from very similar humble beginnings. But
looking at you, EA. EA. Anyways,
the vast majority of them forgot about it. And the ones that don't end up being the ones that are the most loved and appreciated. Look at Larian Studios. Their story is almost identical to Digital Extremes. They started off making their own games to limited success. They did work for hire for a while just to be able to keep the doors open. When that industry started to dry up and move away, they went to go make their own game in Divinity Original Sin. They danced with bankruptcy, almost losing the entire studio, but they found an audience that wanted to support it, and now look at them. Baldur's Gate 3 is heralded as one of the greatest games of all time. They blew up, as they deserve to do so. When I look around the industry right now, I see a lot of studios that are making games not because they want to make them, but because they're profit motivated. Purely.
Can I just say, this is Blizzard. This is Blizzard now. I hate Blizzard of today, right after they merged with Activision. Blizzard used to be the Apple of video games. Like when you hear Blizzard, you immediately see or you immediately feel that it's a premium product. Like everything is polished, everything is just amazing. You will immediately know that you will have an amazing experience. But right after the merge with Activision, and of course, because it is Activision, look what okay, sure, Overwatch was after the merger, but still, when they made Overwatch 2, holy shit. Like, you can immediately feel that. You can immediately feel the Blizzard decline with Diablo Mobile. Sure, it might be good, but like the way they responded to people during that, you know, that specific famous quote, "Don't you guys have phones?" And that felt very out of touch for the devs. Because it was a BlizzCon. It was in BlizzCon, right? Your community is like one of the best. You have one of the most amazing and loyal communities right there. And then all you have to say to them is, "Don't you guys have phones?" When you could have probably said something like, I mean, we're still going to develop Diablo 3 and we're gonna make Diablo 4. This is just for those people who want to play Diablo in a new way, or who wants to experience Diablo for the first time, but in, you know, a format that they can experience. Because not a lot of people have money to buy Diablo. We'll all have to admit that not a lot of people have money to buy games. And I think that, you know, saying that feels really way out of touch when they could have said it into something else. Could have twisted that narrative into something else, and people will still be happy. I think right after that, Blizzard has kind of been in a decline for me. At least for me, okay? I will not say that to everybody else, that everybody else has the same feeling. Because, you know, Overwatch is still one of the most played hero shooters. People still enjoy Overwatch, even though I know some people who are burnt out by it. But again, that is how I feel around Blizzard nowadays.
Profit motivated. They no longer look at players as anything other than tools for making money, and that's it. Rather than looking at them for what they actually are, which is a means to be able to deliver a higher quality product, use their feedback and their information to be able to earn their money, and then by extension, make your game even that more popular. Because when players are happy, they tend to talk about it a heck of a lot more. Mm-hmm. And I've also noticed that, you know, games are a form of art, and without soul, there is no art. And in the case of games, I think a lot of players are starting to wake up and realize they can see it in your trailers, they can see it in your gameplay, they can see it when the soul isn't there.
Cuff. High guard. High guard. Hello? Just because Jeff Keighley told you that it was one of the best games he has played, doesn't mean the players think it's one of the best games they have played. The industry is very different from your players.
And when they know it's there and they see it's there, they're into that game. But when they don't see it, they don't want to have anything to do with it. And I think that's why we've seen a lot of games over the last few years fail. Digital Extremes started out with great intentions, to be honest with you. But that doesn't mean that they didn't make the same mistakes that many other free-to-play and live service games make time and time again, and that's with its monetization. But the difference is they learn from their mistakes. I don't think anybody can disagree with this. Recently, over the last few years, both live service and free-to-play games have permeated through every space in the entire gaming industry. Every single company wants their Fortnite, Counter-Strike, Genshin Impact, whatever it might be, and of course they would, because they draw in revenues that would make you wonder why anybody would ever want to make another full-priced game again. But with the introduction of free-to-play live service games, we've seen year over year, month over month, players are losing ground, losing choice, and losing their money. Free-to-play has become synonymous with cutting content and player achievement and putting a price tag on it. While the gameplay itself is free, the model has incentivized developers to paywall everything in the game, or put in absurd time restrictions and hurdles for players to be able to overcome just so they can try to earn anything with their own time or their own skill.
Okay. I will have to say Fortnite has become this. Epic Games has become this. Not because, I mean, to be honest, I think I know I will not discuss Fortnite, but I will have to discuss it here. Fortnite has become, or rather, Epic has become this because they know that people play for skins, right? And if you guys have seen on Twitter, Tong 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 Sahur became one of the best selling skins in Fortnite. Like, what the hell? They know people will pay for skins. That's why they up their they up their price, even though they have the Disney money, even though they have the collab money. I know they're gonna lose a couple of dollars from each sale, but like, yes, Tung 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 Sahur has become one of the best selling skins in Fortnite. But they increased their prices just because because of the rising cost of Fortnite. I mean, how could people believe you? Or how could some people believe you when you have been like one of the best selling skin sellers in the history of in-game marketplaces? They had a great win with Suisse, tapos follow-upping brainout na yan. Yeah. They had to look, starting with Miku, starting with the icon skins, like for example Travis Scott, Travis Scott, and then we had Miku for the anime fans. We had, I don't know Chappelle Rowan's skin sale, but like I think it's pretty high. We got Kizuna Ai, one of the best, most likely one of the top selling skins in Japan as well. Before Suisse came out, because Suisse is kind of a worldwide phenomenon. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Studios today are incentivized to actively harm the player experience and lower the quality of the overall product, all in the name of higher profits. Digital Extremes was incredibly nervous about getting into free-to-play because they were afraid that they were going to do it wrong, and in fact, they did. At first, they started selling power. And it wasn't the reputation that they wanted to create for themselves.
This.
But the creation of War...
I feel old. I feel so old looking at this. Look at this layout. We got the levels on the upper side. This is the upgrade path before the mod screen. I mean, there's a mod slot, sure, but like, this was your way of upping your Warframe back then? I feel old looking at this.
Warframe, you could double the capacity of your mod or skill tree slots in your Warframes. However, there was no way to be able to earn this in-game, and the only way that you could get it was by paying for it with real money.
Yeah,
Early on, before the game's beta release, Digital Extremes saw the players' feedback regarding this issue and removed it and any other perceived pay-for-power microtransactions, vowing for fair monetization to be a core tenet of the studio moving forward. In that move, and other changes that they made due to their deep involvement in the early foundations of their game's community, they fostered a positive community spirit and gained even more support. In an interview 6 years ago with Danny O'Dwyer of No Clip Documentaries, they mentioned how difficult it was for them to be able to find any marketing or visibility because at the time, nobody wanted to touch free-to-play games. However, the positive community that they had already started to culture, the fact that they had been listening to their community, ended up catching the attention of the late great commentator Total Biscuit, who came to cover the game and catapult its popularity into the mainstream.
Total Biscuit.
I think that this...
No, just in case, Total Biscuit was one of the most prominent... Again, I keep saying this because I always have this Warframe introspective whenever I play Warframe. Whenever it's on their anniversary, I kind of get an introspect, or rather, a look back on how Warframe is every anniversary. But then, yeah, again, for those of you who don't know, Warframe games like Warframe, Path of Exile, and League of Legends, even League of Legends, got a boost from Total Biscuit. And that's why we have Total Biscuit of Rejuvenation in League of Legends. I know there's a hat in Path of Exile. And then there's none for Warframe, but the Warframe community mourned when Total Biscuit died. And they were all, because I wasn't part of it, I was somewhere. They were all in one relay, which is like a big hub for you to buy some things. People made like a circle around, and even the developers were there to join. He's honestly really great in he's honestly a really great game reviewer, and you should watch his videos at least once to know why he is still one of the best game reviewers up to this day. I don't think anyone can match him in terms of like how in depth he can get. No item, but they remembered it. Yeah, they did. They even canceled a stream for that. They even canceled a community stream for that. It's not a dev stream. It's a community. It was a game community stream. They had to cancel it immediately because they heard about that. Which is like,
this is one of the most valuable lessons for digital extremes or any company to learn, and it's that good things happen to good developers, especially those who treat their players.
Wait. Before we continue, I feel like I'm not good with I feel like I'm not good with reacting, but please tell me if I do. This is the first time I tried reacting
as well as digital extremes and listens to their feedback. Game developers large and small need to recognize that they are providing a product and service to us, not the other way around. The expectation is on them to create a fun, fair, entertaining, and valuable experience in exchange for our money. When I see game developers posting on Reddit talking about how they hate gamers because of YouTube live stream comments, or how a lead Starfield developer makes a Twitter thread saying, Starfield. Funny how disconnected some players are from the realities of game development, and yet they speak with complete authority. I mean, I can get...
Wait. I don't know if you can see the search bar. They should have shown this on the video. They should have shown this on the video, dude. The intent is to provide players with a sense of pride and accomplishment for unlocking different heroes. As for cost, we selected initial values based from data from the open beta and other adjustments made to milestone rewards before. Among other things, we're looking at average per player credit earn rates on a daily basis, and we'll be making constant adjustments to ensure that players have challenges that are compelling, rewarding, and of course attainable via gameplay. We appreciate the candid feedback and the passion of the community as put forth around the current topics here on Reddit, our forums, and across numerous social media outlets. Our team will continue to make the changes and monitor community feedback, update everyone as soon and as often as we can. This was during Battlefront 2, one of the most anticipated Star Wars games, by the way. You were there on that comment? Really? Wait, I don't want to dox you, but was your name Mecha then? Because holy shit. Yeah, this was EA's most downvoted comment. And it still will be. Because this has to be the most out of touch a company has ever been on the internet. Like, the people were roasting you already for the high price of each Jedi. It's still Mecha, I see. And your reaction was just, oh, you know, we just based it on feedback data. Ha ha ha. you know, we're gonna adjust it, but maybe not, because of course we're EA. They could have said nothing at all and it will be like, chill, I guess, because but people will be, you know, complaining still. But then you reacted like this and you're like, you just want a comment out, EA. What the fuck? They were so yeah, they were really out of touch during that time. Like they don't they all they want to do is just bring out a comment and dodge everything and say, "Yep, mic drop. I did my job." Is this a bad time? No, not really. But wait, has it actually been 2 years since you followed me? Oh shit! Happy 2 years, Rain. Congratulations on 2 years on following me. Even though I went AFK during 1 year. I went AFK for 1 year, but happy 2 years, Rain. No, it's not a bad time. We're just reacting to a video. And I'm just showing this. Because this is a prime example of how out of touch companies that want or that aim for money is. And look at that. 667,562 downloads. Fucking shit. Anyways.
Guess what it takes to make a Hostess Twinkie, but I don't work in the factory, so what the hell do I know, really?
Oh,
not a
fuck.
lot. And neither of these opinions at the
Wait. Speaking of EA, and I'm playing PvZ Heroes, shocked that they updated it last year. Wait, was that the the Clash of Clans like thingy? Yeah, they still update that game? People still play that game? Really? I see. I thought people would drop it.
these people have are in the minority of opinions. With what authority do players speak? With their money. They are your paying customers. Customers. While players may not know exactly how to voice their concerns, and oftentimes will do it in the wrong way, you still should be listening to them because they are telling you that something is wrong with your game. And at the end of the
Mostly
day,
the wrong
all
way
they want
sometimes.
is a better product, which only serves to make you more money in the end. We've seen developers stray from the side of players. However, how many developers have you seen remove a microtransaction from their game because players were using it too much? When Warframe
Yup.
introduced colors for their pet skins, they didn't realize that they had inadvertently created a gambling mechanic where players were trying to search for the rarest skin colors and the combinations that they wanted. DE saw that a player had rolled his pet's color 200 times and their stomach sank. Within a day and a half, they had removed the mechanic from the game and reworked it without the need for player feedback.
I really love that. During that time, it was like, I was like, why would I roll for skins? And then, you know, because customization was a big thing back then, right? I was like, I don't want to use pets. The only reason I don't want to use pets is because the customization requires gacha. And then when they remove that, oh, it's time, baby. You were almost gonna do that? Sheesh. How much did it cost back then? Like $5? $4 if I remember correctly? Just for one roll, by the way. Just for one roll. Yeah, I mean, they were still experimenting with the dogs and cats back then. So like, it was understandable, but I wanted one. But then I realized you had to pay for collars. I'm glad they changed that immediately.
The spirit of that can be found throughout the entire game. As of a recent update, now everything in the game, just about everything in the game, is earnable in-game with very few outliers.
Okay. Very good, because they told that. Because you can earn their premium currency in so many different ways, by the way. One, grinding your way through prime parts, selling prime sets, selling those prime parts, you get money. Right? You get platinum. Yeah. Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. That's what I did back in the day. you saw my prime sets? That wasn't back then. Oh, that wasn't there back then, dude. Like my whole list of prime sets, like if you check on the left side of the screen. That wasn't back there. I had to sell a lot of things for the things I want. I had to sacrifice a lot of the prime sets that I... That's why I don't have a lot of prime weapons, by the way. That's because I sell all the prime sets that I have just to get prime warframes. Plat comes from in real life money, and you can trade that platinum however you wish to trade it. You want to sell it on this, you want to buy something from the store, buy something from the store. If you want to buy something from the players, go to warframe.market. Again, just like what I showed you a while ago, where I checked the market price, right? Warframe.market. You know, let's go with again Octavia Prime set. Yeah, these are people who farmed this warframe and wants to sell it for your platinum, for your premium currency that you bought from the... Oh, sorry, yeah. No, but like, if you're the player, then yeah, you can get... No, Warframe is by Digital Extremes, it's not by EA. But like, you can sell your prime parts or your prime sets, and you can get platinum back. I sold my platinum weapons back. Oh, sorry, I sold my prime weapons just to get platinum. That's why I don't have a lot of platinum. Oh, sorry, that's why I don't have a lot of prime weapons. And right now I'm trying to, whenever there's a 75% off, but since I have money, or I have adult money, whenever there's 75% off, I try to buy the biggest pack, and then we share it amongst our friends. Yeah, we get like 1k per... Because there's 4 of us now that play Warframe. So we get like 1,000 something per player. And it's like 200... It's equivalent to like the smallest pack in Warframe, by the way. I'm practically immersion cosplaying Volt in game. Yeah. But I really thought there were other ways aside from trading. Yeah, there's none. There's trading and there's buying your platinum.
Warframe uses platinum as its in-game premium currency, and it's fully tradable. Players can go out, farm valuable resources, mods, weapons, and Warframe blueprints, and then trade with other players without ever even spending a dime.
Look, okay. Just to give back, okay, one time during Christmas, like maybe it was, if I forgot, it was last year. I bought the 1,000 pack because it was on sale, and then I gave new players some platinum to start off their Warframe journey. I gave them some... He was drooling. I remember being in VC and he got plat discount. Hell yeah. I mean, look, it's one of those rare times to get a plat discount. And he was drooling. I practically reached for my wallet and immediately gave the Digital Extremes my money. Just because. You know, I love this game. And I think I will love it forever as long as they make good decisions. And as long as they listen to the community. Yeah, I'm really okay with playing with viewers in Warframe. I mean, that's why I stream Warframe. That's why I stream the games that I play. You are free to join me if you wish. If you want me to carry, that's I might not be able to help you if it's a really high-end content because I'm not that good. I could tell because I heard you counting. Yeah, I opened up my bank account, dude. Oh, right, I still have money. Sure. I'm above moderate knowledge, we'll be fine. Yeah. No, but seriously? If you see me playing the finals, Fortnite, on stream, by the way, on stream. Because off stream is a different thing, by the way. If you see me playing Warframe, Fortnite, the finals, CS2 on stream, just join me. As long as you're a good person, just join me. I am fine with that. I might be chaotic and bad, especially in the finals. But that's why I'm streaming. It's because I really want to play. If you want to join, just play. Just play with me. Yes, I will not use gamer words, please.
You would think that this is trapped behind some type of end game progression or something, right? No, you can start doing this within the first 15 to 20 hours of playing the game. I was already trading items with other players and stockpiling currency from the minute that I had started. While players still have the option to buy anything that they want from the game's in-game shop, all of those things, or at least the vast majority of them outside of cosmetics and color palettes, can be earned in-game. So, Mr. YouTuber, that means that Warframe must have the most difficult and high-end equipment behind paywalls or something, right? It has to be insanely difficult to get. No. The pinnacle Warframes and weapons are called primes. You can earn these by cracking relics, and you get relics constantly while you're playing the game. When you go to do these missions to crack the relics, you're playing with 4 players, and all 4 of you can choose to use the exact same relic, which would then increase your chances of being able to get what you wanted, because everybody can choose from everyone else's rewards.
By the way, Warframe is on mobile. I'm just advertising it now. Warframe is on mobile, and if you want to play it on mobile, I mean, sure, it might be a little hard, especially with, like, controlling, but at least it's on mobile if you want to do it. Thanks for your support on the channel. I mean, look, they're great. Oh, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Oh, the ads. I watched like 12 minutes of ads. How much do you earn from that? That's like a couple of cents. That's why I keep saying that if you guys want to ad block my channel, that's fine. I don't really earn that much from ads. Though, I'm just gonna say it now, I earned like, for the past year, 1 year, I earned like $1 from ads. Do you guys want to see my monetization? Because I know it's super low. This is how much we get from ads, by the way. No, not that. Bits and cheering. No. Community? Where is it? Subscriptions? Sponsorships? No, it's not there. Where is it? I know it's in monetization, but like, is it in analytics? Affiliate? No, I don't think it's an affiliate. Wait. Let me close this one first just to show you guys how much I earned from ads. We're going on a tangent. Holy shit, this is gonna turn into like 2 hours of reaction content. I'm very sorry for those who just joined. We're reacting to Warframe, but it suddenly turned into like this. Okay. Just to show you, because, okay. I think I can show this. This one. Just let me show you this one. It's fine, I think. Capture. Okay. So, from the last year, right? Last year, I earned like $1.69 from ads. For those of you who paid, or for those of you who are on Turbo, I earned like 0.24. I know someone who was on Turbo. And I earned like a 24 cents from that. So it's not really that much. But it helps. It really helps. Like $1 from ads, like shit, man. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot, especially for me. Pang mismo na rin yan, very true. Very true. But then again, it's not, I mean, right now I don't stream. Even though I accept a lot of different affiliates and shit. By the way, I'm an Ubisoft creator. I'm an Epic creator, which I don't want to advertise my code for the meantime. I'm just putting it out there that I'm also a Ubisoft creator as well, so I get like Ubisoft shit.
Meaning that even if you're in a party that isn't coordinated and you're all running different relics, if you don't get what you want out of yours, you can just get a copy of somebody else's thing if it's more valuable. You can choose to get whatever you want. Every weapon, every frame, companion, and otherwise is at your fingertips. You can earn your way through Warframe without ever even spending a dime, and many players have.
Look, many players have. The only reason why players spend on this is because they really want to support digital extremes. Okay? I'm just putting it out there that a lot of people are only playing or paying for Warframe because they really want to support digital extremes. It's not because this is why I keep saying that even though it's a very grindy game, you can just spend to progress if you want to. If you want to. But at the same time, you're supporting the devs who's creating an amazing free-to-play game. And I do understand their sentiment though on Warframe is one critical failure. Don't call this is not the correct code. I forgot the full code, by the way. But Warframe is one critical failure away from losing players' trust. It's very true. But what they do from that failure is what makes digital extremes actually good. Like for example, the recent new from the new update, right? The game mode was really bad. If you guys know the new game mode, if you guys have played the new game mode, and if you guys have seen the sentiments on the new game mode, you guys know that it's actually one of the worst things. Well, okay, it's not. It's not one of the worst things they have done, but it's one of the bad game modes that they have released in a couple of years. What do they do? After like a day, oh, we're going back to the drawing board. We're trying to change this up. I know we can't change a lot now, but we can make it better for you guys. Yeah, there's the new game mode for the new Warframe. You can earn the new Warframe from that game mode. It's the get this and then put it here kind of game. It was very atrocious because it had a really tight space. You were in the lost relay. It had a really tight space, and red circles are everywhere to damage you. No, it's not the hell themed Warframe. It's the ink themed Warframe. The new one. The big booty one. Yeah, the ink Warframe. Yeah, the new one. It's really, really bad during the first day. And that's why I paid. By the way, I paid for the Warframe in the set. Just because I can. And I'm like, I know they'll fix this sooner or later. I'll just do this game mode for the new mod cosmetics. Because yeah, I skipped the grind, but I didn't skip the grind on the cosmetics for the mods. Because you can mod the oh sorry, you can add cosmetics to the mod now. It becomes like what do you call that term? Where if you change the angle, it will change colors. Yeah, the cards that you add to your weapons and warframes. You can add cosmetics to it now using the new system from the new game mode. Yeah, it's from the new game mode. It's from the new game mode. But yeah, I'm really stalling on Monday. But yeah, they changed it, even though it took them a day, and people were like, okay, sure, nice. At least they made it a bit easier for us, because they know that they can change a lot. So yeah, they made it, they always try to make things better for everyone. Anything new, I'm back in. We went to Tao. Our match hasn't started yet? Oh my god, Mecha. The anticipation is boiling you right now, isn't it? Yeah, we went to Tao. The new story gives us goes you know, puts us in doubt. And the story behind what happened in between us in the Tenno and us today and us before. It's a really good story. It's a really good story that I shouldn't even spoil you. And if you guys want to play, you have to progress through a lot. But that a lot is worth it in terms of lore. Like, holy shit. It was cinema. It was very cinema. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to spoil anything else.
There is no time wasting in Warframe. And what's even more crazier is that adding to this absurdity, they show players how not to spend money within their premium shop. If you go to their premium shop and look at any of the items available in it, next
Blueprint.
to every item, it tells you how to go earn that item in-game rather than spending money. They teach players how not to spend money in their shop.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean that players don't support the game. In fact, they do quite a lot, because by making things so accessible, giving massive discounts on their currency and things like that, being able to just get all the things that you want in the game by playing it, players just want to spend money on.
Wait, hot take. Debunk my hot take. Warframe lore is Warhammer Light. I don't know much about Warhammer. I know only a couple of things. But yes, you are kind of right in a way. It's a mishmash of Warhammer with your usual sci-fi titles. I don't know much about Warhammer. Honestly, I'm just putting it out there. I don't know much about Warhammer. And I'm really interested in Warhammer right after that secret level episode. Binaliktad lang, really? Huh, that's actually cool. That's actually cool then if Warhammer is just the opposite of Warframe. Damn.
On the game, because they want to support it, because they love the game so much, not because they feel like they need to. Imagine that. Imagine a world in which the players are not spending money on a game because they need to overcome some fabricated barrier that's put in place, and if they spend money, they're going to be able to get through it faster or get through it at all. No, instead, they're spending money because they actually want to support the game. They just are enjoying themselves and want to spend the money. Now, mind you, some of this is definitely driven by convenience, but the vast majority of players just love the game and want to support it. Mm-hmm. And that's not to say that there aren't areas worth criticizing. I'm still not a fan of the fact of them having 12 to 72 hour crafting timers on weapons and warframes. It's just too much. I don't know what else to say about it.
I do agree, but at the same time, you know, it actually tests your patience. Bro, if you couldn't get past I know this is me being like what's this? Gatekeepy, but if you couldn't get past that 12 to 72 hour grinding time or wait time, then you must be the type of person who will get tired of Warframe, because you need to wait a couple of minutes to finish this mission, to go to that mission, and get updated with Warframe. Sure, Warframe really needs like a lot of changes to the new player experience, but at the same time, yeah. Also, good luck, Mecha. We're starting. Good luck. Hope you win. What the fuck, dude? If you don't win, I'm gonna punch you. Why buy a game for $60 when you can buy premium creds for $200 in the span of a year when you feel like it? I don't spend... Look, I have a minimum of like... I have a maximum of like 2,000 per year on Warframe. 2,000 per year on Warframe. Imagine that. That's like one whole subscription to Netflix, dude. 1 year subscription to Netflix or drop out. This ain't marathon. Hey Rain, how are you doing? Good evening. Welcome to the stream. We're just reacting to Warframe is a wake-up call. I've been holding this for so long. Like, I've been watching this for a year. Like, yeah. When I come back, I said to myself, when I come back to streaming, I will react to this.
About it. It's just too much. And also there's a big limitation on the amount of weapon and Warframe slots, inventory slots that are available early on for players. That's something that in general just needs to get fixed. But the thing is that the longer you play the game, the less those things become an issue because you have so many other things that you're working on, leveling up, playing as, farming for, while all these other things are building in the background that you really don't even notice it all that much.
But then again, new player experience is a big whole different thing that Warframe needs to fix. That Warframe slot can be easily fixed, honestly, by just using your starter creds. But at the same time, some people won't know that you can trade your prime parts unless they go to the trade tab, or if they know Warframe market, or if they ask questions in I don't know, in the question and answer tab on Warframe chat. There's a lot of different things that people should know about Warframe, and it's hard to discuss it in one video, honestly. Also, there's the Warframe companion app. You can check on Foundry without turning on your PC. Yeah, I actually love that for them. I used that during the time I was MR grinding, because I went from MR 13, because I stayed on MR 13 for a couple of years. Just because I don't want to use new weapons, I don't want to use new Warframes as well. So I stayed on MR 13 for quite a while, and then when I blasted to MR 25 in a couple of years, like two years, I think, I was like, Warframe app. You know what? I might use this. Because I need to get this, I need to get that. This builds into this. Might as well just use my phone while I'm away. Because there was no Warframe phone back then. There was no Warframe mobile back then. It was very hard for us to play Warframe on the go back then.
And while there's
well, I mean, there was Warframe Switch, but at the same time, that came late into the game.
room for improvement, this is largely the most ethical live service game I've ever seen monetized.
It is.
And I don't think any other game wants to try to compete on those terms. They definitely don't want to compete on their content. Warframe's first turning point came when the game released on Steam, which marked a critical success and provided the studio with the necessary resources to be able to continue to support and develop the game.
For us, the founders, I can't relate as well. I want to cry. I wish I was a founder, dude. I wish I was a founder.
Unlike competitive shooters that can maintain an audience with minimal updates, Warframe faced the challenge of sustaining interest in a PvE-centric game, which is far more difficult. To overcome this, Digital Extremes heavily leaned on the experienced development team who had weathered the storm through the toughest times and possessed the deep institutional knowledge that was necessary to make the game successful. If it wasn't for the fact that they held on to their employees when the game and the studio was facing its closure, they likely would have never been able to make the game the success that it is today. In the years following the game's release on Steam, Warframe saw a rapid expansion in content. The studio introduced clans, player hubs, a plethora of new weapons and Warframes, and diverse gameplay elements like open world areas, vehicles, and space combat. But the most significant shift in the game's identity came with the release of The Second Dream, a cinematic quest that redefined Warframe as a game. This quest...
It just didn't redefine Warframe. For us players, it was a turning point of like, anything is possible in Warframe. Like, what can this company do at this point? It was one of the most amazing cinematic quests I have ever seen. At least in Warframe. Or in free-to-play games in general.
Introduced fully voice-acted, high-quality cinematic experiences with intricate writing and storytelling that elevated the game from a compelling free-to-play title to a truly exceptional experience. No longer was Warframe just a free-to-play game, it was just a great game that happened to be free-to-play. Digital Extremes continued to push boundaries with subsequent updates, including the new war, Whispers in the Wall.
Dude, the symbolism when the Warframe was carrying its own dino, Very cynical. Wait, Kairos. That was That's why I didn't talk about it as well. It's because it's spoiler. It's a spoiler. I'll remove it if I edit this VOD. But that's why I didn't talk about it. It's a spoiler. I don't want to spoil it just in case new people are here.
Falls in the upcoming major update Warframe 1999. These expansions demonstrate a level of writing, character development, and cinematic quality that's typically associated with AAA blockbuster titles and reflect nothing of what we've seen in typical free-to-play games.
I don't think it's AAA. It still has the indie vibes. But it's just amazing what that team could do. I don't want to put it because it's very subjective. I want to say that it's very subjective. I mean, it is AA. It is very AA. That's why I just think it's not AAA because it's in its own league, right?
The studio's ambition to deliver high-end content remained evident with every release, further increasing the game's reputation among players both new and old. That's what's made the Warframe that we have today. One of the systems I was the most shocked by was at one point I unlocked what I can best describe as Sea of Thieves in space. You get a railjack, a fully customizable ship that you can upgrade. It has multiple weapons that are controlled by other players in co-op. You hire NPCs to manage the ship. You fight other ships. You can board other ships, steal other ships, and raid enemy bases. While the feature didn't land well on release and it had its issues, what is available today is an absolute blast to play, and it feels like it's completely native to the game and like it could have been there from the start. In the landscape of live service and
well, okay. A very famous criticism about Warframe updates, though, is that sometimes, and I do agree with this, that it's sometimes they just put in a game mode and they don't do anything with it anymore. Like, a lot of people really wanted an update to Railjack, but then again, because look what happened to Railjack. It's just meant to be an in-between for getting your weapons from the syndicates. Or no, not really syndicates, sorry. What's that called? The sisters, the tech rots. Yeah, it's just there. But then again, there's not a lot of things you can do. What we've shown, what we've been shown. So I get that as well.
free-to-play games, many developers opt for the safe approach, focusing on incremental updates and minor changes rather.
Actually, you're right. That's the term that I'm thinking of. Ferrying. It's just ferrying you to your main quest. There you go. Yeah.
Than undertaking any significant overhaul. This safe strategy often results in steady, gradual improvements, but most major additions and transformative changes end up being locked behind paid expansions, premium content, and microtransactions. Typically, free-to-play games and live service games will introduce minor tweaks, seasonal updates, and limited time offers to try to keep players engaged. While Warframe does the exact same thing, they aren't strangers to making big splashes with major updates, and all the while, they're not charging the players a dime. Other games with standard offerings can sometimes refresh the experience and provide new incentives to be able to log in, but they rarely bring the wide-sweeping changes that might significantly alter the gameplay or narrative, making the game overall feel more stale. I'll give kudos to games like Fortnite, who often radically change their map.
Dex Incarnon main? No, I'm not. But right now, if we're talking about Incarnons, my favorites are Torrid, the Praedos, and what's that handgun that fires fast? Wait, let me search Incarnon weapons. Incarnon. Yeah, the Furious. There we go. Those are my favorite Incarnon weapons. I'm not really a big Incarnon fan, that's why I stopped using them. Except for the turret, because it's just fun. You just hit someone, you fill up a bar, and it transforms into a laser beam. I'm like, I get to kill everyone early game. Yippee! I'm such a nerd. No worries. We're all nerds here in a way, anyways.
Put in new modes and give more ways for players to be able to express themselves in games, like even creating their own games within Fortnite. However, the vast majority of games don't do this, and in combination with that lack of risk, they often let go of the developers that got them to where they are in the first place, ignoring the players that got them to where they are in the first place. And as a result, they hollow out their experience, leaving them with nowhere to go. There's too much focus on monetization, and it's leading to a disparity between the expectations of the player and the financial outlook of the developer. Today, we have developers that are understaffed, underpaid, under a lot of pressure, under-delivering to their audience, while for some odd reason, the company is still expecting more money. You have CEOs that are out there projecting growing profit without investing in growing content. And their expectation is because you're playing, then you must be paying, and I'm sick of it.
Activision Blizzard.
Just recently I saw with Apex Legends, the big drama that cropped up around it, where basically, long story short, developer goes in and makes it where you can no longer earn the next battle pass by completing the last battle pass, where previously you were able to. And they made these changes, gaslighting the players, saying that it's because we're trying to deliver you guys a more valuable experience.
Oh my god, wait. This video is literally 1 year old. This video is literally 1 year old. And look at this. Where is it? Where is it? No, it's not the power hour. Where's the V-Bucks change? Tweet. Where is it? For subscribers renewing, no, not this one. Tim Sweeney has released a statement regarding V-Box prices. I was what? No, not this one. But okay. You saw Lola Bunny? Okay. But there was a tweet saying that Tim Sweeney made the V-Box change because, you know, the rising cost, everything, blah 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 blah. It was exactly how he said that. Wait, let's go back.
Previously, you were able to. And they made these changes, gaslighting the players, saying that it's because we're trying to deliver you guys a more valuable experience. We're doing it because we're trying to grow the game, and we're giving you guys more value. That's really what it is.
Like, imagine losing a couple of V-Bucks just to, you know, a couple of bucks in a battle pass just for them to give us the same stuff in the battle pass, plus the changes in V-Box pricing in which, oh, we're increasing the price while lowering the V-Box value. I don't know what they were thinking with that.
When anybody with any base level of intelligence can see how insulting it is to say something like that when it's so transparently not that. And they're not the only developer doing things like that. You see it across the board. So many developers that are making minor changes to their game, but all of their focus is on their monetization. How else they can shift and move things around to make it where they can make more money and you get less out of playing the game. And in that, the only thing that you're serving to do is make an audience that isn't loyal to you, that is just waiting, frothing at the mouth at the chance to be able to jump onto the next game and get as far away from you as they possibly can.
Look, I haven't played Fortnite in like a couple of seasons. And then when I returned, I had the most fun of my life. And then they made these changes. Especially because of Suicide, by the way. Especially because of Suicide. But I had the most fun Fortnite of my life. And then they did this, and I'm like, fuck. I hate it. I hate uninstalling a game that I suddenly loved again. For real, for real. I uninstalled Warframe. Sorry. I uninstalled Fortnite, by the way. I don't want to touch that game for now. Because I feel so bad for the 1,000 people. They dropped off. And they have the most amazing season right now, by the way. They have one of the best seasons right now. After such a long time of stale content, this was the most fun season they have. And then suddenly drop 1,000 developers. Plus the V-Bucks change. I don't know, man.
Sure, they're playing your game right now. Sure, it's popular right now. But that's because they don't really have another option. And there's nothing else right now that's that hot. Once there is something that hot that comes out, you're done.
After this.
That's it. Players are a valuable resource, and you need to value them. They provide you with everything that you need to be successful, both creatively and financially. And if you use them the appropriate way, you can be huge, you can be massive. And while that's not the truth for every single game, because every single game is different, they have a different audience, they have a different use case. Not everybody plays the same kind of games. When you value them, they keep you afloat. They help you grow. And in the case of Digital Extremes and Warframe, I don't think that there's another developer that's out there that appreciates their audience the same way or does the same things that Digital Extremes does with their audience.
Look, it's also partly because, I mean, even way before Rebecca became the game director, they were listening to player feedback. But then we suddenly got Reb as a game director, like, whoa, this radical change in Warframe. Honestly, having a community director be the game director for your title, that means a lot, and it's saying a lot for your game and how you are handling your game. Like, shit. I don't know, I'm getting teary-eyed just because of that. But like, it means a lot for your game director to be a previous community director, because you know that they have a lot of things that the community wants and see, and they know how to curate what the community wants and see. Like, shit. Hi Slayan, welcome. How are you doing? Good evening, by the way. Nagsisimula na ba yung tourney? Has the tourney started? Let's see. Naya. Oh. What up?
Ako mag-duel.
Oh, they are. It's Naya versus Aru.
Dalawa ba,
Oh,
Maboy, sila?
Aru is in here.
Isa lang, no?
Aru,
Or,
Mer, and
nag-play
Mecha?
din sila. Yung kabilang team, tapos coin flip? Coin flip ba? Ah, okay.
Baka sila sa kanila nang galing ang Xbox. Hindi ka din sure.
Wait. Let me just
Si
mute this.
Yuka na lang.
Mute this one para na. Wala kayo screams ngayon? Wala kaming scream, sadly. I'm checking Discord. Wala. Yeah, wala. Our scrim is gonna be next week. Ano ba? Is Aru or Mer streaming? Because I know Mecha won't be streaming this. Let me just type Aru dog. Oh wait, I typed Mecha wrong. Yeah, Aru is one of my friends in the GTA server.
Taga saan ka daw?
And then Mer and
sa
Mecha have
planet
been my friends for a long time.
Taga
Sheesh.
Taga Earth.
Good luck to them. Naya is on the other team though. Kaya hindi ko alam kung sino yung i-cheer ko.
Ala naman makikita yung reactive ko ba? Oh no, yung reactive ko pang repo.
Pwede ba si Benny
Okay. Let's go back.
except for baby Larian Studios. Why did you guys have to go and create a community YouTube channel? And even more so, why am I not in it? I get it. Like Luality and Co-Carnage are really cool, but like I made a lot of videos on Baldur's Gate. Come on, man. Initially, I had wondered how Warframe was able to hold on to such a consistent player base for so long. Regardless of good or bad updates, new games, or financial declines, their core audience has stayed rock solid for over a decade now. And
It has.
in and of itself,
Imagine.
that is a feat that very few games have accomplished.
2015,
It wasn't until I started streaming my experience over on Twitch, playing the game for the very
20
first time, that I was
something.
exposed to the game's community. And in that, I noticed how positive they are. An eerily similar experience I had with Final Fantasy XIV, but altogether completely different. Many players have been playing the game since alpha. They've unlocked everything in the game, effectively beaten the game, logging thousands of hours. However, they are still logging in regularly, even daily. They are out.
Look, there's no way to beat Warframe. Only Warframe beats you up. It's the other way around. Warframe beats you up. In a good way, by the way. In a good way. In a very satisfying way.
Out there guiding new players and doing things that they've done thousands of times because they love the game that much. And I was curious where that comes from. Well, sure, the game has regular updates, new content, new weapons, and new Warframes. I couldn't see how Warframe could become somebody's daily driver until I saw how Digital Extremes engages with their community.
Look, the finals does this as well. That's why I think the finals is really in a good state right now because of how they handle the community. Like every week they have a once a week stream where you can play with the community director of the finals. And they have also look, the community directors are basically streamers themselves. They actually are that engaging. They actually are that good at like going back and forth with the community. And honestly, if there's some way, all right? If there's some way that is better, I don't think there is. Because you streaming in front of your people is one of the best ways. Well, besides, creating a convention, creating a convention and like actually interacting one-on-one with your friends. I think that's a whole different topic. But like, there's no other better way to show your game, a live service game, to your people than actually interacting with them, than actually playing with them, actually doing stuff with them. Like, for example, the weekly Warframe runway showdown thingy that they do, so that you can be featured on the lower right hand side of the Warframe screen, the customization screen. Every week, by the way, every week they do that. Like, I think that's the best way to interact with your community, besides forums, of course. Yeah.
Oftentimes, developers lay silent between content releases and
Oh, by the way, and that screams confidence. Like, that screams that you have confidence in your game. Honestly.
major updates. They put their head in the sand, they let a couple people go out and respond or repost on Twitter, and only come out of hibernation to make promotional content to drive up interest around the next big update or major change. In that time of silence, I think it makes it feel like updates are further apart than they actually are. Players aren't engaged, and when they aren't engaged, they lose interest. And
Yeah.
DE makes it really hard for you not to feel engaged as they support their community like they're content creators rather than game developers.
Actually, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're really streamers and content creators at this point. Rather than just, developers and community directors and stuff.
Every single week, they go live on YouTube and Twitch to do something they call a dev short, where Steve Sinclair, the CEO of Digital Extremes, together with Rebecca Ford, the once community manager and now
Nice
creative
mom.
director of Warframe, just talk to the players for 15 minutes. They answer questions, they tell them about things that they're working on, they joke around. They do this every week. What other game studios give that kind of transparency to the players? What other game companies are that grounded to make sure that their CEO of all people is constantly in contact with the players? None. And that's not all they do. Every Wednesday and Thursday, they host prime time over on Twitch. And each of them have their own separate streams for English and Spanish, where the developers and community managers come out to play the game with the players. Have you ever heard of anything more absurd than that? Developers actually playing their game and playing their game with players, with an audience up to 250,000 viewers, giving away skins, Twitch drops, different items, premium currencies. They tell stories, they play trivia games with chat, and they show off different community art submissions. They are more involved with their community than I think any developer ever has been, and the fruits of their labor shine so brightly. It shines.
They should really implement a translator in chat. That's gonna be hard though. That is gonna be hard. It's understandable if it's like separate streams and then they have a translation at the bottom, because that's more possible. But I like that suggestion a lot. I like that suggestion a lot. So I don't just read when someone speaks a different language. Hey Diaz, how are you doing? You're not new here. What
And how
the hell?
positive their community is, how engaged they are, how well the game is developed and supported, how solid the monetization is. It's why they are allowed to take the risks with the games like they have, and even with future games in development like Soulframe. The players know that they're appreciated. They know that the developer is trying to achieve something, and they can tell that they truly love what they are doing. They can clearly see that these developers love their game, and it shows. Digital
they're
Extremes
confident with
recognizes what
Hell
many
yeah.
developers have slowly started to drift away from, that players are a part of your game, and without them, your game wouldn't be what it is. And in fact, for Warframe, that's literally true. In the early days of Warframe, movement is exactly what you would have expected the game to be, just a over-the-shoulder third-person shooter. It had sliding and running, but overall the movement was slow. Players discovered an exploit where they called it Zoran coptering, where they could essentially fly across
there you
maps,
go.
sling themselves across.
Zoran coptering. It wasn't a bow. It was Zoran. Right. I forgot about that. Because okay, just for context for you guys, I said that the weapon that allows you to propel forward was the bow. The bow sword? It was apparently the Zoran. If there's ever a time you can be a D founder, yeah, I know. And I will. Yeah, it was Bo. Bo Prime. Oh, fuck. It was a bow sword. It was apparently the Zoran. Yeah.
Crossed maps and complete missions in a fraction of the time. Instead of removing this, instead of standing against the players and changing something that the players were enjoying or doing, they recognized that the players were exploiting this because they were trying to avoid something that was actively ruining their experience. So Digital Extremes revamped the entire movement system for the game, reworking it from the ground up to be one of the most fluid movement systems in all of gaming. This video took a lot longer to record than I thought it would. It's already dark out.
Another change, by the way, that they did recently was with the motorcycles. Like, if you didn't know, there was an exploit back then that allowed you to be in a motorcycle throughout a mission, and they just retained that. Because, again, it didn't really, it didn't really affect gameplay. It just improved on the gameplay. But I mean, no one really uses motorcycles anymore. It's just for cosmetic and if you want to. But at the same time, it was a really fun change. It was a really fun bug. Like, you want to do, motorcycle parkouring? You can do that because the motorcycles are in the level. You want to just hang around your motorcycle blasting off everyone? You can because the motorcycle's in the stage. Like, honestly, really good for them for keeping that one in. I love the motorcycle.
Outside, you might actually end up hearing my cat chattering with another cat that shows up outside. This little orange cat. They just kind of talk through the window.
Yeah, doesn't really change anything, but it's really cool to have. And I'm glad they kept that in.
It's adorable. Over the last few years, I've noticed a conversation that's popped up between game developers and game journalists, and they're talking about how cold and unfeeling and how unsympathetic gamers are towards the plight of the industry, how some of these companies are failing, how games are failing, how companies are going out of business, how people are losing their jobs, and they are absolutely right. Because at the end of the day, we are consumers, we're buying games, and if you do not make a game that we want to play and it wasn't worth our money and we wasted it on your game and you go out of business as a result of that, that's on you. You got what you got coming to you.
Yeah.
But it didn't used to be like that. And I think the reason why is because back, and this is something that's just kind of evolved over time, is that many of the companies that are out there right now, some of the biggest companies that are out there right now came from humble beginnings, no different than Larian Studios or Digital Extremes or anyone else that's out there. But when they were smaller, they felt like they were one of us because they were one of us. They were
one of us.
Players that were making games because they wanted to make cool games for them to play and for other people to play.
No, partly also is because you hire a top managerial position who only deals with money, who only knows money and doesn't know video games. You need someone who knows video games, who knows the community, who knows their people, and knows how to handle money. It's a rare thing. It's a rare thing for AAA companies to even just realize that community is such a big aspect. Apex would be dead if it wasn't for the Japanese community. If it wasn't for the hardcore community who loves Apex. I might be wrong, but that's how I see it as an outsider. By the way, just in case. And like, even Apple, okay, I might be saying this as someone who doesn't use Apple and only knows them from a business perspective, but right now, you know how Liquid Glass became a flop, right? They hired, like, if I remember correctly, Apple hired one of their hardware engineers to be like the head of Apple. Or what was it, one of their software engineers? I forgot which one. They hired one of the top managerial hardware or software person to be the head of iPhone recently. And I'm glad for that, because that's actually good, because they know iPhones inside and out. At least from their, from their specialty. But AAA devs. I'm sad for the people inside it. But I wish there was something we could change as well on like the top positions.
But as time went on and they got bigger and they made more money and they started selling out and literally selling out to other companies, what ended up happening is that conversation changed. That interaction that we used to have, that relationship that we used to have with the developers, that parasocial-like relationship that we had, started to disappear because they started talking to us through a veil of money.
I feel like Clip Studio Paint is in the same waters. Constant flop with AI-related drama, yet kept up afloat by the talented artists who use them. Yeah, I mean, that's really on brand. That's the thing. Because honestly, you should listen to your people, because they're the ones using it. It's just like affinity, right? It's just like affinity as well. If we're talking about software programs for creativity, it's like affinity. People were scared when they heard Canva was buying them, right? But then we heard the announcement that it's free for everyone. Forever? Hopefully forever. And all Canva wants is to have a portfolio, is to have a software program in their portfolio besides Canva. So they have Affinity now. And all they want with Affinity is to insert Canva AI so they can have an ease of use wherein Canva website can be, for programming, for, for easier to design things. Well, if you want to design more while using Canva, you can use Affinity. You can use their whole suite of Canva tools to design what you really want. And I hope it stays like that forever, because I really love Affinity. I'm really using Affinity now, by the way. I'm honest to goodness using Affinity now. I stayed away for Adobe for my personal projects because companies really use Adobe, so I really have to keep up with Adobe and just still use that. While for my personal projects, like for example this upcoming music video that I'm doing, and then like all the videos that I'm editing for myself, I'm only using Affinity and DaVinci Resolve nowadays. DaVinci, by the way, is one of the best. It's hard at first, but it's honestly one of the best tools I have used. Honestly. I heard MV? Yeah, I'm releasing an MV pretty soon. Pretty soon. It's not okay. Editor, please cut this part out just in case someone is editing this for YouTube. So I'm releasing some of the demos that I have kept back in 2023 to 2025, or 2024 to 2025, that I recorded and haven't released because I don't have the time to release them. I edited like a couple of songs in 2026. There's a small change to each song though. You will hear that. It's not gonna be fully mixed. It's only going to be timed by someone. One of the songs is going to be timed by someone, but others, I've kept it the same way it has been when I recorded them. So I'm releasing them separately. There's 4 songs that I will release. There are some songs that I will keep in the back this year. So 4 songs releasing this year. It's gonna start with Semi-Charmed Life by Third Eye Blind. Then it's going to be what's this? El Scorcho by it's going to be El Scorcho by Weezer, sorry. And then a third one is the mystery one. I'm not going to reveal it yet. And then the fourth one is going to be Happiness by the 1975. So those are, what you will expect this year. Yeah. Editor, you can continue from here just in case.
It was always apology letters and tweets that are just trying to manipulate the truth more than anything else. It's all gaslighting. You're not trying to.
EA, Reddit most unvoted comment. This one again. I'll just show this one just because it's very relevant to what he said.
Help us. You're not trying to do anything for us. You're just trying to make money. And to be honest with you, it's cowardice. It's so disgusting. If you just want to make money, go make money, dog. Say you're doing it for it. I'd almost have more respect for a company that just laid their nuts out on the table and said, we're doing it because we want your money. Rather than trying to paint it in these colorful words to try to make it feel like they're our friends and really this is all just for you guys. That's not what it is. I think there's a lot to learn from a company like Digital Extremes, especially in the way that they stay connected with their audience. That level of connection brings in insane levels of endearment where the people that are playing the game just genuinely love the work that the people are doing because they like the people too. They like both things at the exact same time, and that's an awesome thing to have. My cat is...
You cannot hate the people in Digital Extremes, honestly. They're just if you watch their live streams, because I honest to goodness will watch their live streams when I have the time. They have some of the most endearing people on camera. The main devs personalities are just mwah. They're honestly head patable. I'm sorry, I don't know the term, but they're just honestly endearing. It's not me who's outdated, it's the gamers, and I forgive them. What the fuck? If a CEO said that, oh my god, you can just watch pitchforks fly to the stage immediately. Like, come on. Why us? Aren't you guys the one who's supposed to be giving us a great experience? Then we're just not a... We're just not gonna give you money. If that's the case. I like paraphrasing. But I mean, yeah. Again, community is just like streaming, by the way. Community is one of the things that you have to cultivate. Like a lot.
Freaking out right now. That's an awesome thing to have.
Oh,
because
was a
players
cat, not a
at the end of the
doggo.
day do want to be appreciated. We want to be heard. And the more we're heard and the more we're appreciated and the more that the game is actually worth our time and money, the more likely we are to continue to invest in that game and invest in future things that you do. However, the vast majority of the industry is really doing nothing other than creating unloyal fan bases. Sure, your game might be doing okay now, but the minute that somebody else comes by, like Digital Extremes or something like that, that does the same things that they do, or better, your audience is gone. And I think there's a lot to learn from this. I really do. That's the whole reason I make these wake-up call videos in the first place, is because I think there is a lot to learn from some of the best studios that are on the market, some of the best games that are on the market. And there's a ton of them. There is. And I plan on doing a ton of these videos because they're a lighthouse, an opportunity for those who have drifted too far away to finally see the light, come back to land, touch grass, and find out what players like, what players really want, and how to talk to players again.
Yeah. I just
Anyway,
wish they do.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching it this long. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. If you like the video and want more people to see it.
Okay, we're at the end of the video. So let's go back to home screen first before we go back into the game. That was honestly a really nice insight to Warframe and the devs and free to play games as a whole. Like, okay, it started, I guess, which one was it? Genshin started it with the update videos. Genshin was, I know Genshin has a really nice community, but the update videos opted more. Semi work with Repo makes update videos, and they are engaging. They know what people want to see, and like they update each development cycle they have, and it's like, huh. Even though it's not a live stream, it's a video. At least we know that they're doing something with the game. And like, for example, the finals, we get to play the finals with the community manager and with the community. And it's like, honestly, one of the best things to happen is streaming. One of the best things to happen in video games is streaming and content creation. And it just adds more impact to the games you play. I don't know. Have you seen, wait lang, Dodex, mamaya na yan. Dodex, Warframe has been such an old game that I feel more for the devs who already passed with the memorabilia in certain locations, so if they stuck up till the end, then it's a loved game through and through. Warframe will always have a community, always have the community by its side. I hope the devs know that us players really do love and care about Warframe. Because they do. I know they do know that we care about Warframe. but I do hope that they know we love them as much as the game as well. Because Warframe wouldn't be Warframe without them as well. Like, I don't want to make it as much about the community as much as the community helped build up Warframe, but without the devs, of course, well, Warframe wouldn't be here as well. And we're so grateful for that. We're so grateful that they're there. Like, okay, it's like the developers are your big brothers, and we're like, but can we have McDonald's? And your big bro who's like, he's the really coolest big bro, and like, yeah, sure, we can have McDonald's, but you can only have this. Is it fine? And then we'll accept, but and you know, sometimes we get honestly the best thing from them as well. Because devs can't do everything, right? And yeah, it's just an amazing thing to happen to Warframe. That was a good video. Honestly, that was a good video. Some points were very subjective though. Some points were very subjective, which is fine because it's his own piece. It's his own piece. It's his own. It's his own points to deal with and want to give out. Like, yeah, overall, that was a really good video about Warframe and community and free-to-play games and devs as a whole. I love that. Wow. I mean, how long did we even react to that? Was that 1 hour? But we can see where it's coming from. Yeah. We can, I mean, that's why I love essays like these. Because we can see, actually see where a person looks at what the person's perspective is, and I actually like some of his perspectives a lot. And I love some of the insights he has as well. That was pretty long, I know. I'm very sorry. I just really love Warframe, man. And I just love video games to the point that sometimes I rant about it as well. I feel like a nerd, you know? That I feel like it's overbearingly nerdy. Even though it's sometimes like over the surface takes, but whatever. I love Ember Booty, but Warframe too. Hey, who doesn't like Ember Booty, man? Have you seen SFMs of Ember? Mwah. Have you seen the new skin for Ember? Mwah. You just wanna get burnt in the heart with that amazing booty. Thank you, Warframe. Have you seen the no? Oh wait. Slayin. I saw that message, by the way. Have you seen the Mujin video about Skyrim? Saikuno? I reacted to the I reacted to the document last night, by the way. I reacted to the document last night. That was my first reaction content? What the hell? Okay. Honest to goodness though. Yeah, I read it. I read it on stream. It was like 15 minutes long, if I remember correctly. Because I skipped some of the things. You can watch it from my VOD. You can watch it from the VODs last night. It was the end part. But honest to goodness though. Oh, honestly guys, what do you think? That was my first reaction content and I don't know what to think about it. I feel like I paused the video way too much. But I mean, as I added info, I guess. We added discussions to it, but I don't really know how it is from an outsider's perspective. I'm gonna be honest, as famous as Saikuni is, I really can't care about the situation. I mean, that's from your perspective, and it's honestly understandable. You added insight of your own really good. Okay, wait, I forgot the music. There we go. Again, I really can't take compliments that well. But that was a good video about Warframe and free-to-play games in general, honestly. Again, let's go back because I just want you guys to see who the video creator is. It's by Legendary Drops. This one. It's by Legendary Drops. Please do give them a follow. That honest stick was really good. And I'm glad I held it for a year and shared it with you guys. I'm honestly really glad I kept myself from watching this video and sharing it with you guys. You know? And shared it to you guys. Because, shit. Best reactions are ones you're really passionate about. So there's, yeah, I'm really passionate about Warframe a lot. Okay. Let's go back to the finals. Hell yeah. Let me bring back the sound for the finals because we have some missions we have to finish. We still have to do 300 damage, 400 damage to opponents. Holy shit. Can I grab some water? Can you give me like 5 minutes? I'll just grab some water. Holy shit, my throat is dead. I'll BRB, like real fast. Okay? Bye. Okay, let's go back to the finals. Let me just change my stream manager. Let me just change my title back to the finals. Okay. There we go. Oh. I think we're just going to play not cash out. We're just going to play quick cash. For now, just to finish this mission. It's just 300 damage anyways. Right? And just in case you guys don't know, the difference between cash out and quick cash is that quick cash is first to $20,000. You get 10,000 per cash out. And then in cash out, you just try to earn as much as you can. Get top 2, and then go and win the quick cash round to win the whole thing. It's that easy. Honestly, game confusing, but game is actually easy. Ooh. Forgot, where was it? This one? Yeah. You're grabbing water. Oh, there we go. Okay. What? Why did you spawn me here, game? Bro.
The socialites have been wiped out.
Yeah, that stings like being cut out of your friend's inner circle. Deploying
I
motion
see you,
detector.
June. Sneaking into the punchlines like a pro.
Hello? I got gassed. I'm just hiding just in case. No! Next, can you teach me how to play the finals? Sure. Enko. Do you wanna be... Do you wanna be scheduled for one of the collabs? In which I teach people how to play the finals?
The retros are back in action.
They had some time to plot revenge. The Boundless need to stay on their toes.
Impressive steal by the socialites.
Cause I think I'm starting the series as a prelude or as a starter to like it's like a road to the finals tournament. We got it! I don't know if you noticed what happened there. I was in front of the guy who's actually stealing. I was in front of the guy who's... Okay, so it's a common technique nowadays to double up. And what I mean by that is two people trying to trick... Or a person trying to trick another team that you're the one stealing even though you aren't. They aimed for me while my teammate was stealing. Okay. It worked this time. That was good. But yeah, Enko, I can teach you how to play the finals anytime, if you want to. Actually have... Wait. Wait now, I'm opening up something for you guys. It's very messy. I'm very sorry about this. But we'll go back to the scurry. Okay, there we go. Not that. This one. Okay. So you see this Figma board? This is like where I am currently preparing all of the details for the finals tournament. Thanks for the stream. Hopefully you got this ad rev this year. Thank you, Kairos. Thank you so much. And enjoy your night. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. Hope you have a nice day, Kairos. But okay, I just want to show you guys this. This is very fast. This is going to be very, very fast. Oh. How do you play the finals? Well, I just want to show you guys this visualization first of how you should play the finals. First of all, vault. So this means, so what you do is get the vault into the cash out box, cash out station. But how do you do that? Well, first and foremost, a vault will appear somewhere around the stage, right? That is the amass portion of the ARCs of the finals. We have arcs of the finals. It's not just the arc, it's not just Arc Raiders who has arc, by the way. The finals also has their own arc, which is called amass, relinquish, and cash out. Now, first step, you have to amass the vault. How do you do that? Wait for the vault to go yellow. Once the vault goes yellow, press E on it and wait for the timer to release the cash box. Once the cash box has been released from the vault, you must then rush or relinquish that cash box to a cash out station. This is the easiest part, by the way. The easiest part. And now comes the hard part. Once you put it in the cash box station, cash out station, yeah, it's capture the flag. It's technically capture the flag. The hardest part though is once you put it in, you have to defend the cash out station from getting stolen by your team, by your enemies. But XXSFs, yeah, it is. So again, I told you guys, it's easy to play the finals. It's just remember the ARCs: amass, relinquish, and then cash out. I don't want you to use this, but it's very simple. It's very simple to understand. The PDD of finals: procure, deliver, and defend. That's easier to understand, right? But I kind of don't want to use it because there's ARCs. Anyways, just for you to understand the basics of the finals, I guess we have the classes. So, lights. They have low health, fast speed, and high damage. They're like your mosquitoes of the finals. We have mediums. They have medium health, medium speed, medium damage. They're the all-rounders. And they have the specializations of healing beams, the turret, and the demat, or what we call demat or dematerializer, which can turn the atoms off the stage. They can just turn invisible and then will reappear as you wish. As for lights, they have movement abilities, they have the grapples, they have the invisibility, and they have the dash. For heavies, they have high health. Well, they're the tanks. You know it already. Just from the name, they're heavy. High health, slow speed, low damage. They have some of the tankiest options, which includes the bash. You will like the bash if you like just destroying things. You have the grapple. It's different from this one, by the way. This will allow you to like pull things towards you instead of you going towards them. It's basically Capo Simulator, the game. Yeah, it is. It is. It's very messy of a game, but it's very fun. And then we have the shield. One of the best things for heavies. You can search up the you can search up some of the meta loadouts, and I'll tell you why they're meta. But I won't discuss that. So there's also dynamism. This is basically what I'll do with the thing. So there's basically dynamism. This game is basically dynamism. It's their own unique term, which is basically just that saying that maps can change throughout the game. So you'll have to adapt to the changes of the map. You'll have to adapt the changes of the loadouts. You'll have to adapt every single thing about you. There are meta loadouts. If we're going back to my game, honestly, I think I'm using the meta loadouts right now. Like, for example, this one, the V95S or the straight up pistol is one of the best things. Best guns in the game. It's a tap fire, it's a semi-auto gun. It's not full auto because it's a pistol, of course, but it has an amazing damage output if you can hit your shots. M11 is really great up close. AR-20 if you like going from medium to long range. Of course it has a meta because, for example, recurve bow is really hard to play. It's really hard to play in a competitive setting because you have to draw the bow, you have to actually fire the bow, and it takes some time to just deal damage. Although it's like a sniper without a scope, if you like that, but it's really hard to play. Swords, you don't really get to see it that much, because again, it's a melee weapon and everyone's using range, dude. What do? Bring a sword to a gunfight? Unless it's close corridors, maps like Tokyo and all that, we might see it in the competition. And again, one of the best things for light is the gateway, because you can just throw one of the gateways, throw one near you, and then teleport immediately from where you throw it. And then we have the thermal bore, which just destroy things. This is one of the gadgets that destroys things for light. Jinx always tells you always to bring a knife to a gunfight, right? I mean, that's true, but at the same time, especially in an open area maps, and especially if the heavy knows what they're doing, they can just pull it out into a really open area, go up somewhere, go up in a building, and just blast you from there. You can't do anything. So you really have to adapt to everything that happens in the game. Now, in the tournament, by the way, I will allow you guys to change your loadout as you please. We're not gonna play a ranked playlist because I don't want to take out the fun of you guys theory crafting about what things to play. Again, I won't show. Wait, is it up there? Okay. Just want to know. I just want to see.
Alert! A raid has been detected.
Crystal Aura 606, thank you so much for rating. How are you guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Dex Alwindig, your overworked office worker, captain on duty. Welcome everyone. How are you guys doing? Crystal, thank you for the raid. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a fun stream. Wait, let me just close this one just in case. And let me give you a shout out. Do a shout out for Crystal Aura. I don't have mods, by the way, right now, so yeah. Crystal Aura 606. Yeah, I don't allow channel followers to do that. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry for the raid and dashing. I need to EP in a while. No worries. I hope you have a nice day. I hope you have a nice night. Sleep tight and sleep well. How's streaming so far? It's pretty good. We just reacted to Warframe content, and yeah, we just reacted to Warframe documentaries and like played the finals. Yeah. Drink water, by the way. Don't forget to drink water before you go to sleep, because you need that. Yeah, Warframe. I love Warframe. Like, I honestly love Warframe. I think we reacted to like 1 hour 30. Yeah, we reacted to a 30-minute video and we stretched it out to 1 hour 30 minutes. Like, what the frick, bro? That was also my first reaction content, by the way. What the hell? You play Warframe? Yeah. If you see the left side of your screen right now, there's a Warframe loadout attachment thingy. You can hover that, you can click on that, and you can see my current Warframe loadout. Yeah. I am currently MR25 going to 26 tomorrow, maybe, or in a couple of days. I'm about to reach MR26. I've been playing since 2016. Man, why? What's up? What's up, Aura? What's up, Crystal? Also, Silence. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining the raid. I hope you had fun with Crystal Aura. I miss Warframe. I don't even remember the controls anymore. I mean, it's always time to go back. There's a mobile version of Warframe if you want to test it out. There's a whole new content from when you last played. There's a whole lot of new content from when you last played, most likely. I think Warframe is giving me a sign. I mean, if you really think that you want to play Warframe, then, you know, it's free. It's always there to install. Last time I played was back early 2025, I guess. So you haven't played the old piece. I see. You haven't played the backstory of the Tennos. It's a really nice one, by the way. Man, I should also play Risk of Rain 2 again. Oh god, yes, please. You should. Risk of Rain is really, really fun. I played it back 2015, I guess. Whoa! Now that's a founder right there. Wait, if Kairos was here, Kairos Akasa, if you are listening, now this is an actual founder. 2015? Bro. I can't remember much because I didn't give it much attention. At least you have, you know, at least you have knowledge now on how to play the game. But there's a lot of things new to Warframe. Like, we just saw a picture of old Warframe and I felt my back ache so much. Anyway, I'm gonna save energy. It's 2 days left before my birthday. Happy birthday, Aura! Happy birthday, Crystal! Happy early birthday to you! Welcome, welcome! Welcome to old age. Anyways, yeah, get some rest, drink some water. Hope you had fun. Have fun on your birthday. Yeah, it's not my birthday yet, Dum Dum. Well, I mean, I still want to greet you a happy birthday, even if it's 2 days away. So, advance happy birthday to you. A bliss Pololo Dex. No. Okay, just in case they're saying they want to bless me because I'm old. I'm a grandpa. I gave attention to Warframe at 2024 because my friend asked us to go back and I finally played it fully. Hell yeah! Yawa, thank you. Oh wait, you're Filipino? You're Filipino. What? I was speaking English the whole time, but sheesh. Yes, I am Pipino. Okay. I see. Maligayang bati sa'yo. At sana ma-enjoy mo yung birthday mo. Gihatay. Yeah, happy birthday, Crystal. Enjoy your day. In 2 days. Sheesh. But yeah, Warframe will always be there if you guys want to play it. It's always as good as you last remembered it. Well, unless you're new to Warframe and like you only know like the basics of Warframe, then you're gonna have a bad time because of the new player experience. But I know, Bizdak. Alright, sige. Tulog well, Crystal. Okay. Let's go back. But, sorry about that. Let's go. Oh shoot, why did I show this? Not this one. Okay. But, as you can see, yeah, I'm fully prepared for everything, I think. Yeah. I'll have a public version out pretty soon. Once we start doing things, once we start moving things, I'll show this to you guys. I'll also make a PowerPoint presentation for this one. For this, at least, the visualizations on how to play the finals. Anyway. Oh, wait. Streaming care package. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll drink some water. And I'll sit back, Hey, don't worry, I'm sitting straight. And I'll drink some water. Good night, Crystal. Hope you have a nice night. Okay. Oh, matulog ka na. If you really need to rest, go ahead. Okay. But yeah, I'm using some of the metal loadouts right now. Did I do it? Oh, just 150 damage. 50 damage more? It sucks. And I need 200 damage for gas. Okay. I think we can do some of them tonight. I think we can handle some of these tonight. Let's play more Quick Cash. I know we can do it in Power Shift, but like, do I really want to do it in Power Shift? You know what? Let's see if people are playing Power Shift. The first time I played Warframe, and it was a very different intro and character select. The second time was 2017, I guess, or 2018, when the open world got released. But my laptop can't handle it. I let my friends, then fast forward. Then I left my friends, then fast forward to 2024. That friend and I got more experience, so it taught us what. Oh, that's great for your friend, honestly. That's honestly really good of your friend, because it's honestly really hard to like think about what to do in Warframe, and for a whole year I grinded it. To finish. Wait, so you got to 1999? Silence? Hell yeah! Okay. How did you feel about the fake ending? Oh, just in case. Yes. New Warframe, new babies in Warframe. There's a fake ending. Mm-hmm.
All right, the big splash up against the mighty. Power up and lock it in, folks.
Okay.
This is Power Shift.
After the second batch of photo paints got released. Oh, that's understandable. I bought a lot of skins from the Proto Fame set. I even bought some of them for just because
Keep moving in the right direction. The closer they get to home,
there's a
the mighty are first to grab the platform. Their opponents are going to be feeling
I even bought the new set of skins. Like with Marie, the Wisp Proto Fame. Yeah, I bought that.
No breaks now. The match just accelerated with our opening elimination.
Gulat ako dun. Wait lang. Chill. Monica. There's someone up here, most likely.
The platform remains under lockdown
Yep,
by the
I saw that.
mighty.
I'm leaving this one.
Refusing to hand over the platform to the other.
I need to close the gap. Oh fuck, I'm dead. I want to, but the ending is good. I'm just waiting for more story. I want to see what happens after. Oh, your 1999 experience. Yeah, that's the end of 1999. After the second ending. There's more though, but it has more to do with another set of warframes.
the big splash have taken control of the platform.
Okay, get me up. I see one right over there. Hi. Where are you going? My aim is non-existent. Hello? Oh shit, it's not moving. Hello.
The mighty are now heading for home. Pick me up.
It's hard to revive right here, but someone needs to stand on it. And it's hard to get up there without the jump pad. But I think that recently they're focusing on the Tenno side, like the old war. Yeah, they did. Not yet. They only added the story. We'll explore more of Tao, I think, in the next update.
The big splash
In the next major
they're
update.
making a beeline for their base.
Not right now. Oh, goodbye. What? What happened? Yeah, they're focusing on telling the Tenno story right now.
Destruction rage.
Which is the old war, and how the Tenno came to be.
And the big splash are now the masters of the platform.
Okay, playing safe. Let's see if we can at least get this one. Destroy a wall or a wall. Oh, I didn't bring gas cans.
Eliminating a contestant will now make them go, well, kaboom.
Keeping safe. I'm sorry, dude. No! Kill! Hell yes!
Away on the platform.
The big splash now span that platform.
No! I didn't reach that! I need to keep safe.
Halftime. Who's ready for more edge of your seat moments?
This is what the fans came to see.
Hell yes. I guess I'll wait for that to be released. Yeah, but holding the amount of science, it's trying to pull me like back to the game. Hell yes! Please do if you can. Oop, sniper. But you know, play it at again. I keep saying this to everyone. Play it at your own pace. Don't play it just because someone tells you to like return and you're not enjoying it. Play it at your own pace. It's hard to get burnt out on the game that you love.
Mighty are now steering the platform home.
Oh, someone right there. Okay. I stood there anyways. Let me change it to the M11 because I can get at least really close to them. Never mind, I'm getting revived.
The big splash are now in the driver's seat and advancing.
Going one right here.
Gateway here.
No, I'm stuck. Let me bring out the AR-20 with... Let's change the gateway to at least a... Where's my gas grenade? Yep. I don't want to get it revived right there. Ah, fuck me. Nice aim.
And the big splash take over the helm and start to advance to their base.
If that hits, that's amazing.
I don't know about you, but I'm on the edge of my seat.
I think it hit,
This
right?
game is intense.
I have wishes not yet done. I tried to collect all frames traditionally instead of got a place where the wonder came from. But yeah, and I tried to farm them chronologically where it is. That's actual dedication, dude. What the hell? That's such a big dedication.
Outgoing gas grenade.
The Big Splash capture control and are making a beeline for their base.
But that's amazing if you actually do it. The Wandering Trader, by the way, doesn't sell Warframes, so you're safe. You just need to farm them, actually. You can do the circuit. There we go, the circuit. If you have the circuit unlocked and you finish the Viri Paradox, you can gain Warframes that way. It's the easier way to gain Warframes now. Get me up, get me up.
Elements start to advance to their base.
It's gonna be like, you're gonna wait a week for some content, for some Warframes to be released, but... But yeah, it's free. Oh, they're up there, still. Oh, they went up. There, the circuit. Instead of getting the frames different there, I tried the traditional. I see. I see. Good luck on one Warframe though, because one Warframe is very atrocious to get. I don't know if you've heard of Citrine, but that is one of the worst Warframes to farm. Like, honestly, one of the worst Warframes to farm, even to this day. Citrine. C-I-T-R-I-N-E.
Big Splash as the victors. And with that, we'll see you next time at the finals.
Oh, sorry. C-I-T-R-I-N-E. Did I get at least the 1,000, 5,000, 3,500 damage? I did. And also, I got the gas damage. Now I just need to play more games because I need this 1 million total cash. Which means that if I want to get that mission done, I have to play Cash Out. I kind of don't want to play Cash Out alone. Wait, I kind of forgot about her. Let me check. Yeah, don't worry. She's the open Warframe, yeah. The ones with just crystals inside. Oh, wait. We're just one follower away from... I know. We're just one follower away from 1,200. What? That's crazy.
Thank you for following.
Silence, thank you for following. You're the 1,200th follower. Holy shit. Thank you. What the hell? I didn't realize we're at 1,200 already. I don't check my follower count. Wow, 1,200. Holy, that's a big number that I didn't really... No, seriously though, that's a big number that I didn't actually really expect. Like, even just 1,000, I didn't expect that I'd reach 1,000. What? Who's the one with the hole in the face? Isn't that Citrine? Yeah, that's Citrine. The one with a hole in the body as well. She's one of the gems too. She's actually a gem. She's hard to catch. Wait, no face. No face. I don't think there's a Warframe that has no face besides the tree. Wait a minute. I think it's the Gath. Wait, let me type it out in chat. Yeah, the Gath. Is it? Oh, it is the Gath. Yeah. I still haven't farmed the Gath yet. I feel too lazy. Okay, we're just gonna do like one more Starlight Hollow. And then we'll end stream for today. Who did you romance? From the 1999 side, I romanced... what's the name? Proto Frames. Warframe. I romanced Was it Oh, sorry, Aoi. I romanced Aoi from the Hex. I didn't romance anyone from the Round Table because I don't think you can. And from Devil's Triad, you went with Eleanor? Honestly, understandable. I would have went for Eleanor if Aoi wasn't there. And from the Devil's Triad, I courted Marie Leroux. Just in case she's the proto fame for Wisp. I think a lot of people... Okay. I think a lot of people, or I think a lot of women would like Rowath. Because of the way she talks to you. But I mean, Lion is sexy as hell. But you know, all the deep traumas inside. That's just... Okay, the way I describe him is a killing of her a killing of his characterization. I don't want to do that. But I think sexy father Lion will be like a lot of women's court. I like her too, even though I didn't get that part yet. You will like her story. I will not spoil anything. You will like her story. And they up the difficulty of romancing in the Devil's Triad. They really up the difficulty in Devil's Triad. I'm scared most of the time that I might have ruined the conversation. Because honestly, I don't want to ruin the conversation with Marie anytime. It's honestly really hard this time. Yeah, if you have the chance to come back. Yeah, it's the nun. Marie is the nun. Okay. One last Starlight One last Starlight Hollow for the road. Okay, we're gonna go with medium with gas grenades. No, we're not gonna go gas grenades. We're gonna do jump pad.
So it begins. The tough shells versus the jet setters.
For this one.
To this team. Here we go. Quiet Valley, Tall
There's a
Castle,
lot on
Morty,
sea, lot really
welcome to
good.
Point Break in Starlight Hollow.
Attackers need to activate.
Just want to get that advantage early
They
on.
must complete 3 phases before their lives run out, while defenders dig in to delay them.
Why did they run away? They didn't get that much damage yet. Oh. They're low. Come on! Aw, they're reviving. They're healing. I feel bad for Eleanor, but the nun is the one. Hell yeah. No, you cannot know. You can date one from Devil's Triad. You can date one from 1999. It's fine.
Attackers light up Vault C and are looking to build momentum.
You're fine. You will just have to ask the 1999 member you dated if they're fine with you courting another person. If they're fine with polygamy.
Beautiful play by the attackers. That's the first grand vault of the phase down. Placing a motion sensor.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that.
Motion sensor online.
Oh, hi. Oh, shoot. That's crazy. No, it's not.
Armed, folks. The
They actually revealed that during the time the Devil Triad was about to release. Because everyone was worried, what will happen to my 1999
Vault C.
loved one? And they clarified it.
Boom. Vault B armed by the attackers. Defenders need to act.
I didn't aim that good. Gotta be right here. Whoop! Bye! Not there! I don't want to get poisoned. Fantasy culture rules. Yeah, guys, please only do it in fantasy, don't do it in reality, okay? If there's no consent, don't do it in reality. No! Everyone's just dying left and right. I think I will have to... Gas? Yeah, I think I'll have to gas.
Wide open. Let's see
Gas revive. There we go.
momentum forward.
Easy. Nope.
The next phase is coming up. Action is set to resume.
Could someone revive me here?
And that's
Wait,
the
where are
signal.
people?
We're off to phase 2.
Revive me! Get me back! Revive me! I need to revive! Revive, please! Hey, revive
Why are
me.
people reviving, dude?
Revive me, please! Over there!
Get us some coins back.
Cover me!
Okay, nice.
Grand Vault D is armed, and you can feel this second phase pushing both sides to the limit.
Now we have 27. That's why you wait for someone to revive you. In Point Break, by the way. You wait for someone to revive you rather than reviving yourself during the in-betweens. Because it's safe and you get your coins back. Why did they want me that bad? I mean, it's actually cool that they have their own culture rather than trying to make the game the same with the real world, making it less fantasy. Yeah, okay. I do have to agree on that, yeah. We're gassing this up because someone's coming. We'll have to take the back road though. God. This is insane! Ah! Let's go. Nice one. We got one.
Volt's gone. The defenders have one last vault to hold on to.
Are they bringing it down at least? They're trying to. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep you safe. We're going inside a building. Don't worry, it's just the two of us. Please let me out. Thank you. I don't care about that now. Let them do it. At least revive me. He went away.
Closing this out. Here comes the final stand.
Very nice. Thank you.
Back in action. What kind of response do the defenders have left?
Oh shit. Nice. Battlefield A. Yeah, this is the Battlefield game mode of the finals. Oh, wait. Enko. This is Point Break, by the way. I must... this is... Because the developers for the finals is actually the past developers for Battlefield. Battlefield 4, if I remember correctly. Okay, I must go now. Hope you're streaming. Hope to see you stream again. I've almost forgot I'm doing 3D model of a sword. A fan-made DMZ sword! Hell yeah, brother! Sorry about that. I was way too focused on trying to get the point. Wonder the destruction is crispy. Hell yeah! So, once they had their own funding, they actually made... Actually, fun fact! They made Arc Raiders first, before they made the finals. And then they were like, huh, this game is looking more fun. Let's make the finals first. And then they scrapped... they shelved the Arc Raiders for a while. And like, they made this game to like, fund Arc Raiders. So that they can have more time to cook up Arc Raiders, so that it can be fun. Because yeah, apparently the game wasn't fun before. As it used to. But the game wasn't fun as it used to be. You call the sword Judgment? That gives me time to reload and run away. Never mind, there's two heavies right there. Not gonna lie, I thought that like the finals would be an extraction shooter too. Really? Why? I'll check your Discord and post the sword there. Hell yes, please! Please show it to me. What? Just one more hit if someone was there with me. Oh, the heavy was there. Please post your art, by the way. If you guys have arts you want to show, post it on Discord. I would love to see that. Well, technically, the finals is an extraction shooter. Because of the cash outs, right? Yeah. It is technically an extraction shooter if you think about it. Just a game show one. A game show kind of one. Whoop, that's three. No way. Please die. No. The fire put off my gas. I love the trailer of the finals. I thought it's like Apex, but way more chaotic. You know, honestly, it's a way nice explanation to everyone, to a lot of people, that the finals is just Apex but chaotic. It's the most understandable string of sentences to describe it. Because it is like Apex with the movement system. It is like... And all your gadgets as well. Especially like with the main game mode. Yeah, it is like the finals. Oh sorry, it is like Apex because it's 3v3. Well, it's time to end it on a good note. We won. Ah. Oh, this is the shortest stream I have ever done. 3 hours, 30 minutes. Yeah, Apex movement system plus verticality, then battlefield destruction. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. Honestly, a lot of the concepts as well for MOBAs, like League of Legends, you can apply it here. It's just that this is a more patient game. Especially when it comes to the main game mode. There sent it? Oh, shit. Let me check. Let me check. Okay, I saw something. Wait, what's your profession, Silence? This is honestly really good. Yeah, that's starting to look nice. Alright, respect the objective. Yeah, respect the objective. That's the only lesson I know. But I mean, to be fair, the finals is just pure mid-game. Mid-game the game. If you wanna describe it as well, like league terms, it's just mid-game the game. You swap, you do everything you can to do objectives. Yeah. I'm thinking though, who should I pair you up with? Because I can only pair 2 people. I'll think about it. I'll schedule you as well. I'll message you, Enko, about the thing. And let's see. Are you free Fridays or Saturdays? Just in case. I'm still learning Blender. I'm still a newbie. But your output is starting to look good, Silence. Honestly, for a newbie, it's starting to look good. It's optimized as well. I'm free any day. Hey, okay. I'll see what I can do. I'll see who I pair you up with. And I think I know who. I think I know who. I'll message you on Discord. Alright, I'm going to teach someone how to... Okay, so I'm ending stream early today because I am teaching someone how to use DaVinci Resolve. I guess that's it for today. I'll post my schedule next week. The lesson I will be streaming next week, which is on Friday, is the how to ADC. It's learning how to ADC. So if you want to join my stream as well as Dex the teacher, magandang gabi po Sir Dex. I am not a professor. Look, I don't know how to teach someone how to play or how to do something. I just want to get their interest up. That's it. But if you want to join me on Friday, it's going to be how to ADC. I think it's going to be taught by my Riri. Well, let me check the resources, the timetables. Yeah, I think it's going to be Teach by Riri. So if you want to join me on Friday, we'll get a little scrim as well. And we'll play the finals. Yeah, come on Friday. And then on Saturday, we'll do something, I guess. I don't know. I honestly don't think about what to stream besides Fridays. Saturdays, weekend streams, I just do whatever. Alright, so. And took a break because I'm having problem with adding peg on the horn. That's understandable, dude. That's honestly understandable. We'll all have problems, and then we'll research about the problem anyway. So it's fine. We all do that. Don't worry. Even me with video editing, I do that as well. I take a break from a project and then just learn about it. Okay, so we will. You guys like Apex, right? Wait, no. I've already. Raided them before. Did I raid? Ano na ba? Wait, let's see what they're doing. Okay. We'll raid one of the students from the academy. You guys know him? Just kidding, you don't. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if you know him, but most likely Senko does. They're playing ARAM, by the way. Let's see. Did I type in that correctly? Yes, I did. Okay. We will be raiding Rukunatsuki. Thank you for joining, by the way. I hope you guys have a happy weekend. Hope you guys have a nice weekend. Hope you guys have a nice sleep. Drink water. Don't ever forget to drink water. Okay? I'll be going now. On to Dex. I'll see you guys on Friday. I'll post the sked on Tuesday. Thank you for coming. And thank you, by the way, Silence for the raid. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Crystal, for the raid. Thank you for the follow. And thank you for the follow as well, Silence and Enko. Hope you guys have a nice day. On to Dex. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Enjoy the raid. They're playing ARAM, by the way. Yeah. Bye.